Subscribe to the People's Podcast.
Just take a day and try to walk on my shoes or stop living my life. Do some research before you talk about me. I'm just trying to come up from the bottom of the hill. A lot of my friends lost, most of them were skilled. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. I'm just trying to come up from the bottom of the hill. A lot of my friends lost, most of them were skilled. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. Take a day and try to walk on my shoes or stop living my life. Do some research before you talk about me. Tell me why I'm taking time of your time. I'm all up in your head, living rent free, and it came with a bed. Every day when you wake up, I know you think about me. Right before you go to bed, I know you think about me all up.
Thank you very much. Hey, yo, what's going on, my peeps? How's everybody doing? Let's hope everybody's safe and sound, healthy above every single thing. First of all, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Welcome to another episode of the People's Podcast TV. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We have a couple of things to talk about. Well, we might have a lot of things to talk about. And I hope you guys saw the video on the main channel. That was the footage that they was trying to keep from us. That was the footage that they wanted to, that they confiscated with my camera as well. And they didn't want you to see it. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk about it. And there's a lot of things that don't add up when it comes to the footage, the video, and the actual statements that
I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry, Eli. I tried to keep my mouth shut. I couldn't help myself.
Peter! The statements that Mr. Peter did, my peeps. And we are here with Mr. Bruno and with my guy, you already know, Black Cat Electric Motorcycle. Let's give it up for Black Cat, Bruno.
Great to see you, Black Cat.
Back there.
Great to see Black Cat back at the People's Podcast TV.
As well as the footages of ZayZay's TV's arrest, my peeps.
Oh.
The officer, Sergeant Brooks' arrest in the post office. We got the Bodycam footage that's going to be playing on Bodycam Peeps TV. But here we will give you a clip, a sneak peek, so you can see it, actually how it went down on when it comes to ZayZay's arrest. Now, talking about the video that we saw, Black, you saw the video?
Oh, yes, I saw the video.
Tell me about it. Talk to me. What do you think about Mr. Peter just locking me up just because I'm outside recording?
Sick. First of all, peace and love. What's going on, everybody? This whole thing that you're doing, brother, I got mad props for you. Once again, I got to say this. Thank you for allowing me to be here in your beautiful studio. What's up, ZayZay over there? I see you. So, to the family, everybody, what's going on? Bruno, the security guard, congratulations to you on your new job.
Thank you, Black Cat.
I was happy.
Thank you, sir.
You got off the horse, got a new job. That's something.
The horse and Nines in New York, folks.
I remember. I remember. All right. So I'm sorry. The question about this dude locking you up. So for ladies and gentlemen, when y'all see this, for the sake of the video, I don't mind exposing myself. It's just this. I just want to let y'all know I ride bikes.
You heard?
For the sake of the video, this video that we just watched, when Eli was walking on that yellow line dividing the way the traffic goes, that's city property. Those yellow lines is called signage. So when he was on that, and he wasn't even at the
Guard booth.
yeah, the guard booth or the booth where you get information booth, whatever you want to call it, because people got to come by and ask maybe for directions, they lost or whatever. How do you get back to the highway, whatever? So they're not trespassing, and if they were, they got surveillance of people that just come to that window and their cars are their cars are filming. But as soon as an auditor comes with the checks and the balance for his government workers, the boss is here. Basically, this is how they're not seeing it. And when the boss come, take the chewing gum out your mouth, straighten up, be ready to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, because these people swore oath to the Constitution. And the security guard's job mainly is to watch and observe. I believe that's what it is. Their main specific job.
Observe and report.
Observe and report. Right. So for him to just lie. Don't let me go too far now, but for him,
no, he was stating that I was harassing him.
Yeah,
he was stating what's going on, man? Why they're not friendly, bro?
it's because you're the boss.
No,
and they don't want to
Black Cat, I
admit
just wanna
that,
point
and
out,
they're
Black
ignorant
Cat.
of the law.
Black Cat, I would like to point out, and first of all, I agree with everything you said. Actually, I want to just point out that the man at the booth actually summoned Eli to him by saying.
Come here. He said, "Yeah,
come
yeah,
here."
Right,
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, what are you? Come here."
Yes.
So he called me.
Yes.
My peeps. You heard?
Yeah.
He
He's
called,
engaged in a conversation
he
with a
was the one
citizen,
who engaged,
a
exactly.
free
He had
citizen.
Contact, he had contact with me, and he started asking me questions.
Mhm.
After I think the first question or the second, he already had the phone in hand, calling
And
the cops.
Eli was so respectful.
Calling the cops. I'm like, what?
The auditor is the person that is the patriot of America. He's going out bravely. It's not enough of us out there. I ride my bike and I have to have my camera on. It's an audit going on, especially if a government worker, a server comes to me with some nonsense. The camera's already on as soon as he walk up, but they can't be. It's just so much that they can't do that just commits the crime on their side that is ridiculous. So the people in this whole video that should be arrested
Yes.
or summoned is the dude that called the police for no crime at all. The officer that he should lose his immunity, or what is it called?
Is the audio good? Give me a 1 on the chat, my please. Make sure
Yeah,
my
y'all can
audio,
hear- yeah.
Bruno's audio, Black Hat. Make sure you can hear all of us clear.
That
Can you
police.
hear me, guys? Can you hear me, guys? Put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for being here.
What was you saying?
The police officer who came up the second one
Yes.
and told you to put the camera down right away, and then when you was telling him that you told him the whole Constitution, what he swore oath to, and he said, "Turn around." I mean, you had to get arrested. He got arrested, and they say that you got arrested in the beginning. Once, like, a cop can detain you. Detainment means that stay right there, sir. You're being detained. So in order to put handcuffs on the definition of handcuffs on a free citizen in America means you are incarcerated. There's not no difference in the court of law, So you could have a fracture or a broken bone in an accident. It's the same thing. So a lot of people don't know that. But this is an incarceration from the time he got there, and then what, 20 seconds? I mean 20 minutes? Not even 20 minutes. 15 minutes? 10 minutes of the
10
video.
minutes what?
10 minutes of the video.
From
You was
when
in
he-
handcuffs.
The officer when he got there,
Yeah, you was in handcuffs.
like 5
As
minutes.
soon as he got out of the car, you was like, yeah.
5 minutes. As soon
was
as he said ID,
incredible.
and it's what ID for what?
Listen. If Eli was not carrying a camera in his hands, would it have gone different? I believe so. It would have been a gentleman walking around on public property, not passing the guard booth and just walking around. Because Eli, the people's guy, had a camera. That's why the guy got on the phone with the police. And he did summon Eli over, asking him to come to him, and he was trying to talk to Eli. So,
Oh, another thing that in I don't know how many lives ago, I broke down and I read to you guys the statements that Mr. Peter and Mr. Evans, how is it, Evans or Evans?
Evans.
And Mr. Evans made. Did you hear me talking about like drugs or marijuana there or something?
I never heard that. No,
Yeah, I remember that I read that he said that I told him something about drugs or narcotics or some shit.
I never heard that, and I've not heard that.
So let's have Bruno read Mr. Connolly, Mr. Peters' statement real quick. Now that you saw the video, to see how do they correlate and how accurate things are. And by the way, I am missing a page of these statements. It says page 2, and page 1 is not here. So I'm missing part of the first sentence that was supposed to be up here, and it's not here. But go ahead, go read what they have there.
Okay.
And until you get that, that's considered a redaction.
Yes.
So I'm gonna read.
There's a lot of redactions.
I'm gonna read what I have here. Obviously, if Eli wants to stop me from and break in with something, obviously, but what I have here is, it says, I arrived on scene and activated my body-worn camera. I observed a male Hispanic using a video camera videotaping. I asked the subject several times for his pedigree and identification, and he continued to refuse. I noticed EOC. I'm not sure what that means. EOC?
I noticed the EOC. I don't know what EOC is.
Okay.
Emergency of who?
I don't know. I've never heard of that. But it says, I noticed the EOC for additional units. Because the subject became very irate. I never saw that. Officer Evans arrived on scene and the subject continued to refuse to cooperate. Remember that word, folks, cooperate. Okay? Very important. With our requests. He was handcuffed and placed in the RMP. The suspect had a NYCID and a bunch of numbers. I don't know what that means. And a e-justice check revealed his identity as Eli the People's Guy. Okay? It goes on to say no warrants and all this other stuff. He's got no problems, okay? That's what they came back with on this one. The village of Croton on Hudson police arrived on scene and subject was in custody prior to their arrival, it states. Okay? Any comment on that? They were...
Yes, because if you can play the video, if you see the video, he said crime PD is on scene. Crime PD is on scene on the radio. And over here it says that they arrived what?
It says they arrived on scene and the subject was in custody prior to their arrival. Meanwhile, they had told you were detained.
I never saw crime PD.
That's what this is what this states right here.
I never saw crime PD. It was just MTA. Go ahead, continue.
Hold on. Officer, I'm sorry. It says, I notified EOC for emergency medical service. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. The subject became irate. Blah blah blah. I notified EOC emergency medical services to respond. Officer Evans obtained voluntary statement from 44 the guard Michael. I know I'm missing something. Oh.
Yeah, Michael Bruno, the security guard in the booth.
Not Michael
Bruno, yeah, the one that called the cops on me for recording.
I apologize,
Michael
Eli.
Bruno.
I apologize, Eli. It says the subject became irate in the back of the RMP and stated he could not breathe. He couldn't breathe. He couldn't breathe. Okay? Did they hotbox you?
Does it say multiple times? Or it's just once? I can't breathe, that's it. Because I was crying my ass off, bro. I was breathing, but hot air, bro. That's what I was breathing, my peeps.
It then goes on
straight up hot air.
I notified USC statement form 44, whatever that means, from the guard Michael Cat. It's spelled, last name is CACECI. Michael Kakeki?
Michael Bruno, the security guy from
Nah, Bruno. And let me tell you something about security. First of all, you're an embarrassment to security, Michael, and change your name. Please change your name. You're an embarrassment to security. Okay. So, Croton EMT Clark treated the suspect who refused medical attention. I transported the subject secured in the rear of the RMP from Croton Harmon Yard to District 6 headquarters for arrest processing. Meanwhile, he was detained, guys. He was detained. But now he's arrested, or is he detained, or is he arrested, or is he detained, or what's going on here? The subject appeared to be under the influence of narcotics. What? What are we doing here now? What are we
I've
doing?
been
Hey,
there.
yo, Black.
I've been there. Y'all know I've been there.
What?
I got hit by a car, and they accused me of all
Bruno,
kinds
you
of
see this
stuff.
guy?
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christmas.
oh, the helmet.
What the
yeah.
fuck just happened? I was reading the paper. I look up and I see, are you flying a jet plane? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing right now? What just happened, folks? Black Cat is definitely in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Black Cat is Black Cat. We all know.
Go ahead.
So he appeared to be under the influence of narcotics and became very irate and refused to answer any questions or sign any forms. Now they want you to sign forms. Would they want your autograph, Eli? He was issued an appearance ticket for New York Penal Law Section 140.10G. Criminal trespass returnable to the village of Croton on Hudson. Justice Court. I'm not sure if I should read the rest. And blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
We got no glasses now. That's it. What?
Yeah,
I love
those.
Hey, listen, if you ever land on the moon, you better tell us. You look like the guy that landed. One small step for man, one big step for mankind. Is that what they said when they landed on the moon?
So to most of the viewers, they see a motorcyclist. You see a spaceship. I don't know what's going on with your security over here.
I'm only breaking your gazools there, Black Cat.
All right.
But I got to tell you something. Watching this video, and I've watched several videos of Eli, a bunch of them, of course, as well as ZayZay's TV. I want to give a shout out to ZayZay's TV, by the way.
Shout out to ZayZay's TV back there with production, my page. You know, putting in that work.
Eli, this video has me pissed. Absolutely pissed. The one cop.
We will be playing ZayZay's TV body cam footage. We're gonna show you a clip of it. He'll be playing on Body Cam Peeps TV. So stick around. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet.
All right, ZayZay.
And I've seen it. Ladies and gentlemen. I have seen it. And I don't know how many people know me out there, but if you've seen me on the People's Podcast TV panels, you know I could get a little wild and a little crazy. Let me tell you something. What happened to ZayZay is, I'm gonna curse. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's goofy. It's nonsense. And ZayZay's rights were not just violated, but it was heinous. It was heinous. And the police officers involved should not be on that job. Back to Eli, the people's guy. The second officer that comes up, Evans. Eli says, "Hi, how are you? Respectful, cordial. Drop the camera. But what are we doing here, folks?"
It's their authority. They think that they on an authority trip where they're the police. They are peace officers. In court, they are peace officers who swore an oath to the Constitution to treat free people with respect according to common law, what's written. So this man just violates him, and this is the man that actually arrested him and incarcerated him. Incarceration doesn't have a definition of a building. It's about locked up. He went from being detained. Well, matter of fact, he said he was arrested from the gate.
They told me I was arrested in the precinct, but I was arrested
from the gate. From the get-go.
It's what they.
You arrested.
It's what I call the flip flop.
Yeah.
It's what I call the flip flop. You're detained, and then the next day you find out you were actually arrested. Well, what are we doing here?
Listen, you got like a pile of inconsistencies and
lies.
Lies going on in your case right now. You will pundle them. They gotta acquit this. You know what I'm saying? They can't keep fighting it. That's why you got your stuff back. and then they gave you half your, half the
Word,
Yeah.
like damn. What?
So yeah, they surrendering because you're not asking for a public defender, so a public defender can shoot all this paperwork up. Sign this. Come on, and you can get out of jail right now.
Black Cat, I gotta make a point. And you're saying great stuff, absolutely, and I agree with you 100%. When the first police officer shows up, MTA officer, he says to Eli, what are you doing here? I can't verbatim for word, but why not just say, sir, you're just recording in public. You're making a video. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's within your rights. Instead, he calls for backup.
Yeah.
Why are you calling for backup? The man's not swinging around a machete. Okay? He's not threatening anybody. He's simply filming in public. And by the way, guys, I watched the video very closely. No signage. Where he comes in, Eli the People's Guy, there is no signage saying he's not allowed to record the trees and the birds and everything else that he can see in public.
That's a fact. I didn't see no sign there. And if so, fence that out, close it, shut it. But why the point of having the security booth there and the security guard is to make sure that people don't go past that point.
Absolutely. Answer any kind of questions that he can, allow to answer for the public.
Yes, and Black Cat and Eli, the guy says, you're trespassing. Wait. How are you trespassing? You didn't cross the line where that's his job, is to make sure no one enters that area.
Don't go past this line. They never told me about it.
Matter of fact, he didn't cross the line. As a matter of fact, he calls Eli the People's Guy to him and summoning him by asking him questions. And then calls 911.
Yes. It didn't took long before he called 911, and
Black
Cat electric motorcycles. We stay geared up around here. Listen, y'all.
You heard?
You heard? That's right. Gear up. Helmets are important. I'm gonna be getting banged in the head by Bruno or somebody around here today. They're gonna be banged. You gotta wear a helmet.
Yeah, my baby.
Yeah.
We're still, We're still
Wear a
warming
helmet
up.
right
We're
quick.
still warming up, touching up on
Yeah,
some
we
topics.
still warming up. We got a
We're
lot.
still
to
warming
do.
up.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of disagreements between these two over here that we gotta settle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or agree to disagree, because that's all we could do.
It's gonna be agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
He's free.
Why not agree?
Well, because we all are different. We all I came up from a different race, and when I came in the world, I don't know what period he came in the world, but Jim Crow was already here. And now that I'm going out of the world, got one foot in the grave. I'm old, and so now that I'm going to go out of the world, here comes some more rhetoric with the same people when I came in, the Ku Klux Klan and the Nazis and the white supremacy.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Wait. No. Hold it. Please hold it.
I'm just showing you the gap. I lived in maybe a 30-year gap of my life. Where but most of that was my adult was in prison.
Okay, hold on for now, because
damn.
I know Bruno disagrees with a couple of things there. But before we do that, I know my people have been waiting for this video. My peeps, production, whenever you're ready, we're about to play a clip of the body cam footage that we have. We already received the body cam footage from ZayZay's TV on lawful arrest at the post office by Sergeant Brooks and his officers. Production, when you wait before anything, my peeps, hit the like button.
Run it.
Hit the like button, my peeps.
Run
Please,
You gotta press the button. You gotta hit the button, right?
Yeah, it's just not even
Run
a
it.
button. It's a screen. You know what I mean?
It's so great to see everybody here tonight.
Yep. What's up?
Run it.
You gotta go.
Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right, let's go.
What's wrong?
Let's go.
Yo, stop touching me. Yo, stop touching me.
You gotta go.
Can we just talk to
You gotta go.
You're giving me
I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch
All
me.
right, let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
you? Yo, stop touching me. Yo, stop touching me.
You gotta go.
Okay, you're giving
You gotta go.
You're giving me.
I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Let's go.
Yo,
Out.
don't touch me. Don't touch
All
me.
right, let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop
Outside.
touching me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me. I refuse for any searches or seizures or anything like that. You're not allowed to search me. Oh, yeah. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. Total insanity, my bird.
Run it back.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You're giving me
Are you refusing to leave?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right, let's go.
What's wrong?
Let's go.
Don't, yo, stop touching me. Yo,
That wasn't even
stop
gonna.
touching me.
Can we just talk? You gotta go. I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't
All
touch
right,
me.
let's
This shit
go.
gonna be tight.
Yo, stop touching me. Yo, stop touching me.
You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right, let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop
Outside.
touching me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me.
Go.
I refuse for any searches or seizures or anything like that. You're not allowed to search me. Oh, yeah. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. Total insanity, my perps.
They just go hands on, like they can grab people, they can push you around, they can do whatever they want with you.
Let me tell you something. Brooks is dirty, but I have to tell you, what really is the worst is, I don't know what the name of this female police officer is, but she's just like making up crimes in midair. In midair, she's making up crimes. He's there saying, "Are you refusing to leave?" Well, he's in public. But, listen, these police officers are not attorneys. They don't know the law. They don't even know what the First Amendment is. And if you bring it up to them, they're pissed off. Meanwhile, they're law enforcement.
Another thing that I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to Bodycam Peeps TV to see the full video, my peeps. You do not want to miss this video.
Don't.
They tampered with them cameras like crazy, bro. Yo, Bruno,
Can I bring it up what I saw? Maybe I won't talk about it. Because we want to, listen.
For
They're
that
dirty.
Bodycam Peeps TV.
They're
that-
dirty. You don't want to miss it. Guys, you don't want to miss it. I promise you. I have seen it. You do not want to miss it. It's absolutely, I'm going to say shocking. It's shocking. It's shocking what I saw. Shocking. It's shocking.
For that to be your son, here you go, brother.
Oh, I don't really smoke weed that much, but I'll do it
Just
tonight.
something in the ashtray over
I'm
there. Over
sorry,
there.
Eli, admit. Listen.
Wasn't you just talking shit about white people, bro? And now you're sharing a blunt with them. Now you're like passing.
No.
Bro, I don't understand people
So-
sometimes, bro.
I was in class when I was a little kid. I guess kindergarten or whatever. We had white kids in the class. Because
You got along with them?
some, yes, they genuinely came.
No.
Some.
But
You want this joint back?
not,
You ain't gonna
but for that matter, once we got to school and everything, some black kids, some Puerto Ricans, some Indians, some whatever, was not allowed to be in my space. That was just me.
Why is that?
Because they radical. They still with they.
In kindergarten?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what grade it was. I'm just trying to explain to the
So in
people.
second grade, you dealt with white radicals, and I really want to hear the story because this is a breaking news story.
Well, they were children. All children are radical.
All children
yeah,
are
they-
radical.
when they
So let me explain.
Terrible
Let me understand this.
Terrible
One second, Black
twos.
Cat. You're on the playground.
But you
Hold on,
white
let me
kids
go,
are
Black
like
Cat.
somebody
no,
on
no,
fire.
Black Cat. No, Black Cat. I've given you total respect, and I'm sorry, but so were you fighting on the slide, or was it the swings?
No, it wasn't.
Where was the radical? Where did you stop liking white people? Was it at the coloring board, or the coloring book, or whatever the hell you were doing?
I don't think he doesn't like white people.
Yeah, you got to stop that because
I
I got white
think
people in my
it's a
family.
different-
Yeah.
It's a different perspective. But the way he speaks about white people is not good.
I wasn't gonna go
But
there.
it's not that he doesn't like white people. Can you
I
break
speak-
down?
I
Can you break
speak
down
it-
the difference between you liking white people and?
All right. Go
and
study
just
the
talking-
Go study the history of the United States of America and most continents on the planet, and who was involved in all of the rhetoric that's all over the world. So when you find out throughout history, you just doing yourself a small survey, looking back, you know what I'm saying, looking at the present. You say white people, and then black people are like, again? This is what we saying in ourselves. Again? But the whole time, they shooting us and locking us up and everything. Nobody was marching. We filling the jails up. So it's like when white people try to be, because when I was coming up, more and more white people were trying to be black, turning their hat around. It wasn't none of that when we was little girls.
Slow
didn't
down,
even
slow down. White people trying to be black. I thought it was
Because girls couldn't even use, wear a dress that was over their knees.
I thought it was the other
And
way
then we
around.
came
I
in-
thought the
we
world
Soul
wanted to be
Train,
white.
and then they tried to come out with white people didn't even want our music on the radio and none of that shit. So then when Soul Train was out, here they come with some pop shit.
I'm
you know what I'm saying?
going to put that
You
shit
know,
to a
trying to
halt.
do
I'm
their
going to
thing,
put
and
that
they-
shit to a halt
That's
right
where
now.
that's where all this dumb
No, I'm
shit
putting this
started coming
bullshit
in.
to a halt. You ever hear of Elvis Presley? I know a little bit about music, okay? Elvis Presley, all Elvis's thing, the way Elvis Presley danced, we're talking about the king of rock and roll, folks. The way he danced, he got from the black folks, okay?
Man, this is
And
not
so-
about.
and some music. But
me.
anyway, you know what? I never knew this was going to go this way, but I'm going to tell you something. I had no idea it's going to go this way. I was talking about
You're-
ELY'S and
you're
ZayZay's
making it
right
go
now.
this way.
But I'm going to tell you which way it's going to
This
go.
is what I'm talking about.
I
the
heard you.
small
No,
children.
that's the way it's going to go.
They turn into this when they get
that's
old.
the way it's going to go.
Yeah,
I
look,
heard you
Zay,
on the
authority.
people's. No.
got
Don't
the-
go nowhere.
got the
Don't go
jacket
nowhere.
around.
Don't go nowhere.
Let
We're
it-
not-
I'm not getting involved in this.
Let us- let us-
No. Production, I don't care.
I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, that's how they.
No, I don't care. No, I'm going
That's how they
there.
plowed the White House.
I'm going there.
That's how they plowed the White House. You see, they thought
Oh,
that authority
yeah.
started hitting them.
Okay. You don't want to hear something, Black Cat? With all due respect, because I love to see you at the People's Podcast TV, but I do got a little bit of a problem that I never was going to bring up. I was putting it behind me, but since you're going on this this route, you said you were happy about the death of Charlie Kirk. I find it disgusting. I find it implorable and really ridiculous
I don't think
that
you-
you would make that statement. I think it's ridiculous that you would make that statement, sir.
Okay, so to defend myself, he's wrong about that. I said I'm happy that Charlie Kirk was killed. What I said when the question was asked anything to me about this dude named Charlie Kirk, right away, fuck that motherfucker, fuck that nigga, fuck his wife, fuck his family, everybody. This is what I said to him. So I didn't say, oh, I'm so happy that Charlie Kirk got killed. I didn't say that.
That's exactly what I heard you say. Do you want to clear
I
it
don't
up?
even
Well,
talk- I
then
don't
let's
talk like
clear it
that.
up. Let's clear
I don't
it up.
talk like
Oh,
that.
okay, well, a lot of people heard it. Let's clear it up.
It's a
Let's
good
clear it
time
up.
to clear it up. It's not. I don't think that because I saw the live as well. It was shout out to ZayZay's
Yes,
TV. Hitting it
ZayZay
back with
TV.
Production. ZayZay was rocking out with Black Hat, and Black Hat expressed his thoughts and his worldviews in certain things that he does not agree with on behalf of Charlie. Of
I don't.
certain things that
I don't.
he
I,
sees the world. To what I think that you think is that he spoke bad about black people.
he spoke bad about anybody that wasn't white. If he could use you and you look white and acting white enough, he'll use you.
Come
But
on.
okay,
Come
why do y'all
on.
think? Why do you think black people don't come swimming? We don't come swimming to this type of atmosphere. We just held back. Y'all talking about on live videos on social media. Well, the black people. We've been telling y'all. Now y'all fucked around and found out.
Okay.
Y'all don't want to listen to nobody.
Okay, so we're gonna get
So
down
your
to some serious
hatred,
stuff.
your
No, we're gonna
hatred
get-
made you
we're gonna- no,
vote for
we're
this
gonna do something
motherfucker.
serious. We're gonna do something serious here. Please tell me one instance of where Charlie Kirk talked bad about black people or whatever you're trying to say.
One. That's a good one.
Okay, I'll give you an instance.
Thank you.
That's a good one. Perfect. Good question, Bruno. Good
I
question.
believe it was Charlie Kirk. I believe it was. But it's many.
Well, now he believes. Now he believes. It could have been the Big Bird. It could have been Elmer Fudd. It could have been Woody Woodpecker. It could have been Bugs Bunny. But he's not really sure. Okay, continue, Black Hat.
Well, my doctor could probably come in this room and say, "You need to slow down. That's a senior citizen. Maybe his mind is not as straight as
Well, there
yours."
might be HIPAA laws with your doctor. I'm not going to ask your doctor.
Let him not make a blatant statement on social media that I could possibly get sued for. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody might try to or whatever, that I said certain
Okay,
things.
so what I
But
call
what
that,
I'm
Black
trying-
Hat, I call that deflection skills.
Well, no,
Hockey,
it's-
football,
you're not
soccer.
giving me a chance
Hey,
to
listen,
answer the question.
I'm asking you a question. Please answer me. Answer the question. What did Charlie Kirk say that you think that he hates black people? That's my question. Please, sir.
And humbly, I'm going to say this again to the audience. I believe it's Charlie Kirk who said, if I thought a black man was getting ready to fly the plane, you understand what I'm saying? I want to check this motherfucker. I want to see this motherfucker play on one of them toys. See if he can land one of them jets on the top. I'm in this
So you're
plane.
talking about the plane?
You know what I'm saying? So
pilot
that's
credentials.
called, that's racism. Why do he have to have the credentials of the plane driver like they had to have the credential of the president of the United States of America?
I
And
know
you
what
know,
this guy's
it's
talking about.
always some bullshit
He's
that
talking
we got
about
to.
DEI. He's talking about DEI. DEI hires.
What
is
about
he's
that?
talking
Tell
about.
me about it.
I
don't know what-
Can,
I don't know
can
what's
Can
the-
I respond? Because
Tell me what's DEI. Tell me.
DEI is when they. I just want
Just
to
give
talk
us the
about these things.
definition of DEI, and then you can
DEI
have
is
a,
when somebody doesn't get
No,
hired.
give us the
You asked me the question, I'm going to answer the question. You understand me? So DEI is when you hire somebody not based on their experience, their proven ability to complete a job.
absolutely wrong.
Are you going to let me finish my statement? But they're hired based on, well, they're not really good. Their plane might crash, but because they are a black person or they're Czechoslovakian or they're Polish or they're Chinese, we got to get those guys jobs.
Mercy. Like Mercy.
Well, yeah, we got to get some of those people in there. It's like we got to get a couple of colored people in there.
Who created that? What's the
Joe
definition?
Biden.
What's
Joe
D?
Biden.
What's
Biden.
D? What's E? And what's I?
You know, I don't know the. I don't know what the words stand for. To be off the top of my head, I don't know. But that's what's going on. So what Black Cat is basically saying just now, I know what he was talking about. So if a guy is flying the plane and he was the best in his class, he's rated like the greatest pilot on the planet. Okay, I'd be great flying with that guy. Or would you rather get on a plane with somebody? He kind of smoked a lot of weed. Only reason he's got the, he really didn't do good at school. Okay, he's kind of okay with flying a plane, but he's got the job because, listen, we needed somebody that was missing an arm.
Okay.
So we hired a guy that was missing an arm. We have never hired nobody that's missing an arm. So hire the guy.
Hold on. Shout out to Soldier 114. K Soldier 114. D is diversity.
Yeah, I got it.
Diversity.
Oh,
diversity.
thank you. Yes, I've heard that.
Right.
Equity and inclusion.
Right. Okay. And I'm about to break it down to y'all as soon as I can get the mic.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh, thank you. Who was that in the chat that said that?
That was K Soldier 114.
And
Shout out to
and
K
it's
Soldier.
on the website.
So you wanted to say something?
So it's on the website of DEI, and what it is when I was growing up, y'all, you have to try to understand the history of why DEI came into effect and who it was really aimed at and meant for. So black people were always poor in the neighborhoods. Our houses. I lived in New York City, and the houses next to me on Vice's side was like pretty much bulldozed in. Bricks are all over the place. There's no city workers coming to our rescue. They had plows on the mounds of houses that they'd been knocking over. So we couldn't get jobs. We couldn't hardly get a typing job. We couldn't get nothing but bus boy, go around the back type jobs where people don't really understand. This was not just in the 70s, this into the 70s.
Black Cat, even if that's true, why do you dislike white people today? Why do you dislike white people today? Listen, I wasn't around for that. I wasn't around for that.
Okay, but still,
what about my young
you wasn't
niece or
around.
whatever?
You wasn't around about the pyramids.
Are you mad at the young white kids
You
now
wasn't
at what happened in
around
the
about the
60s?
pyramids, but you got a lot to say about the pyramids. So that
I got nothing to say about the pyramids. I've never been to a pyramid.
Yeah,
What
but
the
I
fuck you
guarantee
talking
you,
about?
if a pyramid conversation will come up, you got a lot to say about Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily only Egyptians built it, as far
Black
as...
Cat, how would you feel if I said I don't like black people because this, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, we're in 2025. Hopefully, as humans, we've evolved, okay?
First of all, I would
and realize
expect-
all that racial shit is absolute ignorance and nonsense.
You was down
and
with
you don't
you was down with the community when they wanted to. They was trying to force Obama to show his credentials. I'm sure you was on everywhere in the world in your neighborhood.
Dude, I was
talking
working
about
like
he
12,
needs to show.
13 hours
He
a
needs
day.
to prove all
Bruno,
of this.
you wanted
Yeah,
Obama
tell the
to
truth.
show his credentials?
I could care less about Obama.
Yeah, I bet you was in conversations.
Dude,
with that.
when Obama
But
was
the
dude, I was working
diversity-
like 13 hours a day. I didn't watch the news. I didn't give a crap about it. And I wasn't all focused on white and black people and this and that. You know what? I was working in a warehouse.
They never
all kinds of
wanted
people.
us into their
Make sure
establishments.
the audio. Let me know if the audio is good too.
They never wanted
what- am I
us
audio-
into their establishments, especially like they had to get rid of the front door man. like people that are right around you. We had to be in the back more or less, the dishwasher, go collect the dishes off the table and stuff like that. You share your tips with the waitresses and stuff like that. This was the billboard, the face of America. All I Dream of Jeannie. Look at all where the black people at.
Black
look
Cat,
at
I got a
all
serious
of
question.
look at
Black
all
Cat
of
for you.
your
Black Cat, I got a serious question.
Look
for
at
you.
all of your shows back in them days. Where was these black people? We had Sanford and Son coming back up in
Oh, Jesus
more
Christ.
time.
Now we all want a junkyard. Now we're
but-
talking about a junkyard,
but
a show about a junkyard.
Look at the way we have to be on TV, with the eyes, and this is what I grew up with. Is what I'm trying to explain.
I get that.
he keeps.
I get that. I
fighting
get that.
me
We
on.
all grow up
So-
having different experiences. But Black
so-
Cat, let me ask you
so
a question. No,
Congress-
I wanna
Congress
ask you a
said,
question.
no,
I want to talk.
we're going to
also.
make this look American. We're going to put Indians in. We're going to put Spanish people in. We're going to put your children and your children in this. This is going to be diversity. Equal, across the board.
Black
This
Cat, when I
America.
met you for the first time at this studio, we
where
did a
this-
podcast
This
together.
is where
I
the
don't know how
history
many months
started
ago. We
changing
first
that
met, right?
you
At a
don't want to
podcast.
talk about. The
So,
history
Black
of
Cat, when I
America.
first met you
I didn't change
at
it.
the People's
people
Podcast
who
TV
went to
studio.
college to do this stuff, they swore oath to the Constitution, and they made this thing fair. I got a driver's license for the first time in my life at the age of 17 years old down South Carolina. I was driving a car long before I was driving tractors, tractor trailers.
What do you want, a cookie? What do you want, a
I'm
cookie?
just trying to explain to you that
What do you want, a cookie?
America is
Yo, Blaze the Bull.
is down
Shout
in
out to you, your production.
Yo,
Throw me them raps and shit. Yo, no, go ahead, continue.
I want shout out to BTB, by the way. BTB.
Stay turned. Much love.
Yo,
I need to smoke a blunt, my piece. My
You
bad.
heard?
I need to, this guy. I got it. Don't worry about it. Jesus.
so Black Cat, let me finally talk for a minute, okay? Listen, I spent.
Let him talk. You don't let him talk.
Yeah, I'll let him talk.
You don't let him talk.
Oh, damn, I'm on a
I
motorcycle thing.
spent about 2 years on the People's Podcast TV panel.
So you
Am I
don't blow the
talking
mic.
too loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you good.
Okay. I got the loudest guy in New York City telling me I'm talking too loud.
No, I just don't want you to distort
All right, okay.
the amplifier.
I know, I understand. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's no need to, what I
I
mean?
know. I'm getting a little excited here because I came here thinking
Go
we're
ahead,
gonna have a
talk to
good time. Black Cat, blah blah blah. We'll talk about Eli.
I'm having a
West
I'm having a
No,
great
You're
time.
talking over me again.
I'm having a great time.
You're talking over me again. So
That's how they got
hold
in.
on. Listen.
That's how they got in the White House.
Listen. While you're over there talking with your astronaut outfit on, I didn't interrupt you once.
shit.
Okay, the evil Knievel. So just relax and let me finish my statement.
I don't want you to have no gear on if you riding with me.
Well,
You
I don't
gonna
ride
want some
bitch.
gear
I'm not
after
getting in
that.
the back of your bike because I don't ride bitch. Okay. Anyway, when you met me for the first time at the People's Podcast TV studio 3 or 4 months ago, when this whole amazing project started, I met you, and I'm curious, what did you think of me? Because I'm white.
When I first saw him, I said, "That's that motherfucker that was on the side of the White House." I swear to God, holding a long flag, talking about security. That's that motherfucker right there. That's him, y'all. That's him. And then he's right. Soon as Pressure King changed his hat, he got a red hat on. He's identifying where he at. You know what I mean? As soon as I put some colorful shit on, now we got to, now it's a whole different story now. All right. Yeah. I know it's funny because I'm hitting him right where it's at.
Hey, first of all, hold on one second. I want to show you something, Black Cat. I'm not trying to, be a big shot or anything, but you see this jacket?
Yeah.
You see this jacket?
I give you power right there. Security guard.
Huh?
I
Top
give him
flight.
power.
Top flight, huh?
So yeah,
Top
top
flight.
flight, y'all. Listen. You can't listen.
Yo, my peeps, top flight, huh?
You see him in the videos. He listen. I saw it. I was thirsty. Damn it. You know what I mean? He got a whole. If I was caught drinking on the job, I was sorry. I'm thirsty.
Oh!
Y'all be seeing a whole different story, a whole different video.
Are you
I'm
trying to say
telling you.
trying
No.
to say that I am a DEI hire?
No, I love
Are
that.
you trying to say that I am a DEI hire because
Yes,
I'm white?
you are. You don't have no motherfucking skills about security. You never the fuck around. You heard? You know what I'm saying? This nigga's on a horse and shit, playing games and shit. He said, I gotta leave him. You gonna get an Uber home. Y'all heard that shit. So it's like, we up there saying, nah, we all saying, don't leave him. We don't want the clown to have to stay. You know what I mean? So anyway, right?
That's great.
So it's real. Don't misunderstand me, audience. I love the human race. This is where we from. And then, right, what caps me off is that we're all in the United States of America. Listen to this. United States inside of America. We're not a united. We've been divided since, since I've been here on Earth. And everybody that was my heroes got shot. You heard? And now it's like the everybody called us crazy what we were saying.
Black hat.
But
Black
now
hat,
y'all
white people.
finding out.
Black hat.
Now y'all finding out.
Can you share with the audience which were those that you call your heroes that got shot?
So just to name two that's popular is Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the Kennedys?
As soon as I say BLM, when I say BLM, that burned white people up.
You remember the Kennedys? Remember the Kennedys? They were white.
Yeah, but we got.
Oh yeah, but what? But what?
We got more examples than you could ever come up.
Okay.
Y'all slaughtered us from the gate.
Oh man,
And dragged us over here.
That statement is very telling.
That's
I
it,
apologize,
yeah,
Eli,
yeah.
and I'm not trying to be a big mouth on this floor. I am who I am. But you got me. Wow, Black Cat, really, really unbelievable, Black Cat, unbelievable.
This is my religion to understand history, and to live by what.
What religion says hate white people?
The religion I'm in says those who are enemy of God are your enemies.
Are they white people, Black Cat?
So mainly, when you look at the scope on the scale,
Answer the question.
Yes,
is the enemy white people?
Yes, it's y'all.
And what religion is white people the enemy? What religion is that?
Okay, so
No, answer the question. Don't give me no so.
Christianity is number one.
Okay, so Christianity hates white people.
Yeah, the way y'all acting with each other, yeah, y'all hate each other.
Okay, great.
Y'all eating each other's faces. Trust me.
Is Christianity white?
Yeah.
But they hate
you mean the majority?
The majority of the religion that's based here, that's spewing out of people's mouths, is this thing called Christianity. So I don't have no gripes with Christianity, Judaism. I'm trying to explain to y'all, we supposed to be united. So I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your preference is, what color you are, how tall you are.
He doesn't care what color you are.
But hold up. What is your religion?
May
I know? Yes.
I'm a Muslim.
Would you like for me to care about your religion?
No, of course not.
Why not?
Because you have your own opinion. I'm gonna find you from the fruit that's bearing out of the seeds that you've been dropping.
But why wouldn't you want others to care about your religion?
I'm not asking who said that.
Black Cat, I asked you 4 times what religion. You said Christian, and all of a sudden you just became a Muslim. You just became a Muslim. You were Christian 4 times, and now you became a Muslim.
I don't know how this guy's staying with the
I
conversation.
don't think he ever said he was a Christian.
Yeah.
Well, I said...
We were talking about Christians.
I said,
born
what religion
into
hates white people?
Christianity.
I asked him, what religion hates white people? And 4 times he said, well, Christian people. I said, who hates white people? Well, Christian people.
Christian.
Now you're Muslim.
But
Okay.
he never said he was Christian.
Okay, but I asked who hates white people, and all you keep bringing up is Christians.
Right,
Okay,
Christians.
all right, so-
y'all are all over the TV
So
right
can
now.
I gotta get to my question.
Hating on each
I want
other.
the answer to my question.
What's the question now?
My question again is, I asked you, what religion hates white people? Now we get to, you're Muslim. So do all Muslims hate white people, Black Cat?
With all of this.
Answer the
I
question.
am
Do Muslims hate white people, Black Cat?
No. But
What do you mean? Okay, no. They no. Okay, that's
No.
the answer. Okay.
No. While you talking to me with all this authority, could you please put this
What
the
do you mean
jacket
authority?
on? Could you please put the jacket on? You really,
He's talking
yeah.
with don't
yeah.
distort the amplifier.
Yeah.
I'm
But
sorry.
Doug, I hope
You're
everything's
breaking
good.
shit around here. We need a security guard. Go on and put your thing on. You know what I mean?
Well, listen.
He want you to
Yeah.
put your jacket on, bro.
A security guard's
When
job
we
is
see
24 hours
when
a
we
day.
see him in the streets in the videos, this one over here, he don't got none of that energy.
Word! Yo, word! You heard?
None of it. yo.
Where was he at? Where was
of
he
it,
at
yo.
when I was about to get locked up? Or
It's
when I got
always-
locked up recently,
it's always
I
at
was
the
on my
end of the
knee.
video.
Where was my security guard
And
at?
he in the water
Where
hole.
was that energy at?
He in the water hole. Oh man, he got bitches' names and shit. He know that. Yeah, I
What
swear. And then-
bitch's name?
yeah, in the videos, a whole bitch walk up in there. Hey, there you right there. They point you out
Oh,
and
she
everything.
pointed me
She
out.
said your name down the street.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, she did point me out. I did.
They wanted to get you out. They had hatred for your ass. Get him out of this neighborhood. All white people. We saw the video.
Black guy, what made you go to from Christianity to Muslim?
So, that's an easy question. So, my my parents and uncles and stuff were Christians, hard about it, you know what I mean? And they had this white dude on the wall, you know what I mean, in the house. So in my mother's bedroom, there was this Chinese Buddha thing with incense that I'd be like, so that's what I was smelling as a little kid, you know what I'm saying? So it's a, but I didn't understand what Buddha was until later on in life. So I knew that Jesus was supposed to be this picture of this dude, this white dude named Jesus in my house. It was being taught. This is slavery coming from your parents because this is what was grilled into us. We were stripped from our identities and language and everything. And my mother is standing there telling me that's God. Why is he on his knees praying? What's the light? You know what I'm saying? She explained the whole picture to me. You know what I'm saying? That's God. That's the deity in our home. But in Deuteronomy 20:21, I believe it is, the first commandment to the people who carry the Bible around is that thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not bow down to them. Thou shalt not worship them from in the heavens or in the earth or in the waters. Thou shalt not bow down to them. For I'm a jealous God, meaning you're going to answer to that. So when everybody that was called Christians in my family was trying to push this shit on me as a child, man, I was like, why don't y'all stop lying? Y'all done fucking lied to me about Santa Claus. You know what they said? Get the fuck out my house.
Was nobody?
And I got kicked out the house behind Christianity, and because I'm always fucking with my family with the lies that they, that's why I'm not educated. That's why I had to drop out of school. That's why I can't, I was like blaming it on the white man from the gate. You've been hoodwinked, you know what I mean? Because my mom and dad was in an era where they had like a kind of a fight between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King back then because of the way the media was doing this. There's no black medias, y'all. Come on, man. They were painting the picture for the Americans. What's really going on? Why did someone who's talking peace and togetherness and someone is talking the truth about America and its sin and how they need to rectify it, it's wrong.
Can I tell you why that happens?
I bet you everybody that's going through.
I'm not being a wise ass. I'm not being a wise ass, Black Cat. And what you're saying good. You say a lot of good things, Black Cat.
It's the truth.
I know you. Listen, I do agree with you a lot. You do say good things, but there are some things I don't agree with. But my point is this: why do people do what they do? There's crazy people out there, Black Cat. Why did they do it? Look, John Lennon sang "Give peace a chance," and they shot and killed the man in Manhattan. Okay, so we don't know why crazy people do things. We see these crazy news stories.
But we do know why. That's where you give up.
No, but I know, but I know
we do know why.
No, but please let me just say this. My point is this: we don't know if the person that shot Malcolm X, and I don't really know much about that story, but Martin Luther King, I do know about that story.
You've been suppressed by.
No, but that's fine. But I want to say, let me make my point.
Much about
I bet you he can tell me about Santa Claus on the North Pole. He can
Let me
tell me all
make
about
my point.
Rudolph
You tell me about Santa Claus after, but I'm going to say the guy that shot Martin Luther King was a maniac. Okay, he was a maniac, brother. He was a maniac. Now, why do bad things happen to good people? I don't know, but I see it all the time. I've seen it in real life. I've seen it on YouTube. Why do bad things happen to good people? I've seen it all the time. So I don't know the answer to that, but it does happen.
In the Bible, regardless of what we see in this world, God says in the Bible, or Jesus is relating to the people, the one.
Let me interrupt you. If you're Muslim, why you keep saying God and Jesus, and you don't? I never heard you saying Allah.
Because I don't want to scare off the ignorant.
There's nothing wrong with being Muslim. There's nothing wrong with being Muslim.
That's your religion, though.
But the Bible is not in its original language. So why would I go to the original? They're going to say, what did you say? You see what I'm saying?
That's who you believe in,
Black
right?
Hat,
but I'm reading the Bible. The Bible is in English. I'm about to recite what says in the Bible.
Okay.
So if I was going to say something about the Quran, if I can read the ayat and translate it into English, then that's what I said. But it's only to the American people. They don't want you to dig deeper into the language that it was Arabic, Hebrew.
I was just wondering, every time you say
Greek.
God, you say God.
So anyway,
and most of the Muslims, when they refer to God, I never hear them saying God. I hear them saying Allah. The
Jesus
greatest,
says to a man that walks through past him and spoke to him and had a really good conversation, and he said, "How could I come follow you, man? You know what I'm saying? What's your chat ID? You know what I mean?" Jesus said, "Look, put down all your gold and come follow me." He said, "You stupid nigga, this nigga right here." You know, look what he said. So the same thing is when God says, "Fear not." The first, the 1% will be last, and the last will be first. And in the Bible, it's a whole nation of black people that got ran out of all types of places in the East. And God said that these are my chosen people. Oh man, so you're being diluted all the way around the bush. These are things that are in your Bible.
Black Cat, can I ask you a question? How long have you felt this way? Like growing up as a kid, did you feel this way, or at a certain age you learned? Like, where did you learn all this stuff?
I learned with books. I learned in Harlem back in the day. Y'all don't even understand. Harlem was black. Harlem was like the epicenter of getting
But
to
my
know
point is this.
all
My point is this,
theologies,
and I'll shut my big fat fucking mouth.
it was mainly a
No,
black
my
community.
question is this, Black Cat. Now, I'm being honest. At 12 years old, 13 years old, did you think like this? At 5 years old, like at what age did you start feeling this way about someone with a different color, or what was happening? What taught you this?
All right, so
While they're having this discussion, feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to ask any questions on the chat. I'm gonna be peeping it. And if you have any questions for Black Cat or for Bruno, I might squeeze it in while they're agree to disagree.
yeah, because we gotta save time for that other we got that paper he's gonna read. I gotta give him. The,
Yeah. I got that. I got
so,
that.
Yeah, I got
that.
another
What was
over
you
there.
guys? What was the
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, God?
What turned me into this?
If
Yeah.
you always thought like that as a child.
Yeah, as a child, I grew up in a horrific, abusive family. That, like in my time, if the Black Panthers was out, we couldn't afford to go get GI Joes
What
and
year is
tanks.
this? What year is this? Black Cat?
This is back in the early '60s, you know, into the early '70s. Prince came.
You know
up.
how many years
but-
ago that is, right?
But yes, but I'm giving a history to try and explain,
get that, I
answer your
get that.
question.
But my point earlier was, Black Cat, with all due respect, haven't we moved on?
No, we haven't. No,
How do we move forward? How
Everybody-
do we move forward as human beings? I
Ex-
think, and I've said this a million times, I think humans are stupid. But
No.
hopefully we're getting smart.
They know the truth. They just not asking the right community and bringing that community on the forefront with news outlets and, you know, all types of information. When black people do their thing here, you get cut from YouTube. You get banned from all, you know, no stations want to fuck with you when you telling the truth, man. So like all kinds, they send the CIA out to find out who you are and all this dumb shit. Like, this stuff is in the public libraries, man.
Black Cat,
Black
Black Cat.
history is
I'm in
American
New York. I'm in
history.
New York City. I'm in New York City. Thank God. I mean, I wasn't in New York City for over 20 years until the last 4 or 5 months, right? Unbelievable. So I'm walking around New York City. Black Cat. I see Chinese, Spanish.
That's
black,
America.
Whatever words for whatever you want for every different nationality.
All kinds of cultures, all the cultures.
Yeah,
Everybody,
that's America.
everybody.
Go ahead.
And you know what? Everyone's walking on sidewalks. They're bumping into each other. The sidewalks are so
Everyone's
crowded.
getting along. Everyone's getting along.
Yeah, I never see no problems.
Right. So the problems are in our heads. And
Not mine.
Okay, and in our
I'm not
heart-
taking responsibility
and
for
in
that.
our hearts. We can be as violent as you see how violent we can be. But get in a car. Everybody's obeying the law. Nobody won't come out the lane. Nobody won't crash nobody off the highway. Everybody stop if the light. It's a robot. Light comes.
Well, there's
red.
a small percentage that.
But I get what you're saying. You got your rogues, but the majority of us know how to obey.
I was gonna say,
and understand-
out in the New York City area. We heard a crazy argument going on.
But we don't get
they do
into
argue sometimes in New York City.
our past to understand what our present and our future could possibly look like. The utopia of what we want of America, that information lies with black people, all from not only here, from all over the world. with black people. So we've been shunned, turned around from. Y'all ugly. Y'all are the dark people. Y'all are evil. Blah
Black
blah
cat,
blah.
black cat, black
you don't
cat.
give us no
I know, black cat,
opportunities.
black cat. I gotta stop you here for a second.
We flying
Respectfully,
planes.
respectfully, black cat. And I do have respect for you. I'm not gonna. I'm being honest. I know people who you would quote unquote call black, okay, that are very successful. I wish I had the huge homes they own. And I'm not talking about movie stars or anything. I'm talking people that I personally know. I can call them on the phone. Okay. I know a bunch of people that are black people. I think it's really ignorance. It's getting to a point of ignorance because you could be Eli's a Spanish guy. He can't do this. Eli can't get this. I think it's nonsense. I think it's nonsense.
You mean that to generalize is not good?
Yes. Listen,
So because
people,
I do this, doesn't mean all black people do it.
Eli, I had an argument with somebody. I was living in a house. I was renting in a house with a few black. I was the only white guy. Put it that way. Okay.
With a
No
few
problem.
blacks, like he said. He said it.
I was going to say I was the only white guy with a few black guys. I say black guy. I hope that's the appropriate word. Black guys, right? Is that the appropriate
All
word?
right. So why you feel some type of way when
No,
he said
let me finish
the
my
white guy,
story. Let me
the
finish
white
my
man?
story.
You just said I was there with a few black guys, but when he says the white man, you feel some type.
No, I don't care. They're white. If they're white, they're black, they're black. I don't know. But listen, you know what these guys said to me? I don't want to lose my point, Eli, on this one. I don't want to lose my point.
I
guys.
lost mine though.
Let me not lose my point. You know what the guy said to me? You got white privilege. Now listen to me. I want to finish my thought here.
You don't believe
got
in
what-
white privilege?
Please let me finish my thought, Eli, the people's guy. White privilege. I didn't even know what the word meant. Okay? I looked it up 2 days later. I had no idea what he was saying to me. You got white privilege, white privilege. I'm like, listen. And I seen the guy again. I'm living in the same house as you. If I had white privilege, and that means that we would have never met. So how am I with no money, who was homeless?
Talk to the microphone, sir.
I'm
The mic-
sorry, Eli.
so the people can hear what you're saying.
So how am I with white privilege, who was recently homeless, starving to death, no car, nothing, and I met you, and we're both renting from the same landlord, and I got white privilege? Make that make sense. I think what you do with your life is what you do with your life. What you make of yourself is what you make of yourself.
Let go. Okay, yeah. You want to eat the mic, bro?
For me, for a white person to stand up or to be sitting down in front of a body of black people, just black people, and say, "What do you mean I got white privilege and I live down here in the valley of the shadow of death?" That's where they sue you, motherfucker.
Yo, did
That's
this
what
guy,
they
did this
sue your
guy just change his
motherfucking ass.
helmet again? He's wearing a
So-
yellow helmet.
Yo, Bruno, you just
Holy
noticed?
shit,
You
dude!
just noticed?
Dude, I drank a few beers. I did drink a few beers, guys.
If
You
they
just
gonna help
noticed?
anybody in the
Holy
long run,
shit.
that he gonna come up out of the hole.
Listen, all the black and white shit, who gives a fuck?
See?
Dude, your helmet just turned to yellow.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Holy shit. And where are your shoulder pads, Black Cat? You're famous for the shoulder pads.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Everybody, this is gear for motorcycles, bikes. Gear up, man. Just hitting the ground at 30 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour is not going to be a game. So if you invest in this kind of money to ride e-bikes, then these things are powerful. So you should be the look. You know what I'm saying? Especially I got a YouTube channel. So this is me. You know what I'm saying? Peace to all my bikers out there. You know what I'm saying? Boy, if y'all don't know about these e-bikes, get on this e-bike, man. I got a medical e-bike that I guess you're gonna.
Wait. Talking about e-bikes. Talking about e-bikes. You've always have stated and have made sure that we know that we have the right to drive without license.
To travel.
Here we go.
It's the court's language.
The travel. Here we go with the travel.
Drive
we
means
go
you
with
were
the
at
travel
the
bullshit.
DMV. Travel means you're an independent private person.
Now, for my people to understand, for those who are new, y'all hit that like button yet? Did you subscribe? It shouldn't take long. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. My guy over here, it's Are you a private citizen or a private person?
I'm a private citizen, and we all individually private, you know, until we come into a community of one another, and our privacy is not held tight like that anymore. So if you go to the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, that is not in the Constitution, and you sign up for that, you contract
so-
to them. Now they're gonna put your private information on the register on a tag where anybody can take a phone and get the information of you.
Explain to the audience why do you think that you have the right to travel without license in a vehicle?
You don't.
Well, is it e-bike?
That's the other thing. It's an e-bike.
Yeah.
But it looks like a motorcycle, my piece. It looks like a dirt bike. It look better yet, my piece. Better yet, you gotta customize it. If I'm not mistaken, production has a quick a couple of pictures or a video of what it looks like. It's electric, but it looks like a dirt bike.
And it goes 50
but it's
miles,
not a
it goes
motorcycle.
50 miles an hour, and it has pedals.
But then now I know you don't need license for that. But for motorcycle, you do need license.
No, absolutely not. I'm explaining
For a
everything.
car?
No.
Black
No.
Hat, can I ask you a question?
In certain
You ride it?
conditions, no.
Black Hat, quick question. You ride it on the streets like a vehicle, like a car?
50 miles an hour.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Production, whenever you're ready, production, do us a favor and show the people
Look that up.
Black Cat's electric motorcycle, the one that
It's
The one that he drove.
electric e-bike. I be
Yeah,
saying electric
yeah.
motorcycle,
but
electric e-bike.
It appears to look like a dirt
It
bike.
looks like a dirt bike. Yeah, he
motorcycle,
customized it.
The one that he
just
drove
thought-
into his doctor's appointment to
By
get a
the-
pair of eyeglasses.
Yeah.
By the way, if you
That's
guys have a electric motorcycle or maybe a e-bike, electric motorcycle, a e-bike, and you want to customize it, I think Black Cat's the right guy, right?
Nah, I got arthritis. I can hardly see. I don't like
Man,
pressure
why you
when
don't
y'all
wanna-
be coming to my.
Yeah.
What if somebody wants?
Who's gonna
What
want
if
you to-
somebody wants to buy that
Is
look,
the
50
bike
miles?
ready yet? I'm still looking for my tools. Nah, I got nurses here. Like this, is a whole part of the story that.
Oh, look at it!
Yeah.
Look at it! We'll have it right here. We'll have it right here.
Look.
Go ahead, production.
The bottom of the hill, a lot of my friends lost, most of them were skilled. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. I'm just trying to come up from the bottom of the hill. A lot of my friends lost, most of them were skilled. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. Every day is a new scar, never getting healed. Take a day and try to walk on my shoes or stop living my life. Do some research before you talk about me. Tell me why I'm taking time of your time. I'm all up in your head, living rent free.
Now, my babes, we can't talk shit, man. Yo, we can't talk shit. That shit looks fire. Yo,
Yeah,
Black
thank
Cat.
It does. It does.
Thank
It does.
Black Cat, putting all the bullshit to the side.
It does.
It looks fire.
It does.
50 miles an hour is
It
electric.
does. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And it looks like you have put a lot of time into it as well.
Yeah,
Because you
some money into
customized it and
Yeah,
it straight up
customized
looks
it,
like a
yeah.
dirt bike. Big ass tires,
Yeah, yeah.
the fenders, the
I did it all. I mean, like this is a happy run, and then my cosmetics that I put to the bike to make it look like a dirt bike. The Happy Run looks like a dirt bike. Don't get me wrong. It's called the Happy Run G300 Pro. Look that up.
Naruto has a question for you. Like I said, my people, if you have any questions for him or for Bruno or for myself, put it in the chat. I'll do my best to catch up.
All right, we got a
His question, yes, his question is, what's the weight on the bike?
100 and between 160 and 70, I believe it is.
160 and 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Who asked that question?
Naruto.
Naruto.
What's up,
Great to see
Naruto?
Naruto.
Yeah, so if you got any questions, yeah, I'll take a couple of questions or whatever. But I want to keep on trying to make you understand, my e-bikers out there, that the police are taking your Fourth Amendment property. In order to take, okay, so if it's your property, it is an extension of you. You keep saying you want privacy and you want to be left alone because you're free. Why do it's always cause trouble? Well, I understand why y'all can't ride around like that. Y'all can't just do that.
Now,
man.
Black Cat, I don't want to see you getting harassed by the police. Okay, number one.
I get harassed.
My question is
number
no.
one.
My question is this. When was the last time you had police contact or harassed or whatever you want to call it, with your bike?
I got just about a couple weeks, about a month ago, rather,
Okay.
I pulled up behind a DT. You know what I'm saying? So when I realized it was DT, it was a car space in between us.
DT is detectives for those who
Yeah,
don't know.
they was in an
Police.
unmarked gray car. It was a Ford. So anyway, it was four white boys in the car. I could see them. So the windows went down because they were all black, and I saw the elbows coming out of the white elbow, they skin coming out of the cars. You know what I'm saying? So I went over to the bike lane in the green lane. So they slowly made. They was going real slow, or looking at me on the bike in the bike lane. Now the light was just about. We sitting at a red light. So the light now is ready to change green. So they blocked me in. But the back of the car and the pole of the train, a thing, or it was an obstacle there. So behind him, the street that he turned on is the one-way street the way he turned. So I zipped through the because they was, as soon as I saw the door crack open, these, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't good that night. You know what I'm saying? I was on my shit that night. So
Wait, hold on. What do you mean you were on that shit? What does that mean?
I was dirty.
How do you? Can you? I mean, you're saying you're dirty. We don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, I'm not gonna, like everybody.
Okay, so
yeah,
you were dirty. We'll leave it at that.
I was dirty. So
Okay.
so anyway,
Hey, yo, Kai, you dirty?
so we got,
Okay,
these hills.
okay.
We got these hills in the Bronx, steep motherfucking hills. So cars are parked on both sides, but it's a one-way the way the cop turned. So when the cop turned, he left me enough space for my little bike to get out of Dodge. So I went down the one-way street. I'm on a bicycle. I got pedals. But this bike is super fast. I got into the down. I got down. It was crazy. I was out of sight with this bike. And they couldn't turn around quick enough, and they would have had to come down. And, what are you, chasing a bicycle that the doctor subscribed to me? What y'all motherfuckers want?
Why are they
That's
chasing
where
you?
it would
Why
have
are they
started
chasing
if I'd have got chased and caught.
That was yeah, but do you think we need to have a license and insurance to drive a car?
All right,
A car. How about a car?
All right. This is the two things that's happening. If you're financing a car off of a lot, in the end of the purchase, he's going to give you a paper, a temporary tag that you have already at the dealership volunteered your all your information that is going to go to the DMV, and the DMV have a contract with the New York City Police Department and every police department in the country to share your information. So your information is everywhere with this motherfucker. So like, you don't have to, if you outright buy the car, this is the second thing. If you outright buy the car, it is your asset in court. It is your rights, your property on another level, and they would have had to have a judge's order. If you got a license and a cop pull you over,
It's just me. I'm not
you
following this.
got a commerce tag, and he want to know what you doing out here, and y'all are tripping out. You gave him permission to do all of that. You speeding. I saw you swerve. Come on and walk on this straight line. You gonna pay money.
What
money.
would okay, so what would happen to, well, we all know it, but is it I don't know if do you agree with it? What would happen to a person that gets on a car without a license,
There's
without
numerous,
a driver's license, without insurance?
Yes.
I gotta make this short, because the people want to understand this. So on YouTube and different places you can go to, you can put in the videos that you want to see about people who travel across the United States. I mean,
But Black
across
Cat, I'm
America.
sorry. I got to cut in because Eli just asked a great question, and you're just not answering the question. So say
I didn't
your
answer
say someone that you love gets run over by a 16-wheeler, and the guy doesn't have a driver's license, doesn't have insurance, no one knows who the fuck the guy is. Wouldn't you rather find this guy who ran over your loved one and have him held accountable?
It's gonna happen that way because no one is like we.
Yes or no is the question. Yes, it's a yes or no answer.
Yes.
Okay, thank
For
you.
God's sakes, y'all, there's a constitution in this in that governs us. You're not gonna go do nothing that harms another person and not see judgment out of that.
Unless
But
they can't
there's-
find you, they
there's-
can't find you
there's-
because you
there's-
don't have a license.
There's
and you,
protections in the Constitution that protects free private people. The people that recognize that.
do you not? You
The
don't understand
Statue of
insurance?
Liberty
You
is
don't
there
think
for a
insurance is
reason.
important? You don't think
free
insurance is
until
important?
you drive a car.
Do you think?
on-
do you
on-
think
in
people should have
public,
insurance,
on a
Black
public
Hat?
street,
Black Hat. Do you
on a
think people
public
should have
sidewalk?
insurance, Black
These are
Hat?
public spaces that I pay for. You pay for.
Black Hat. Do you
The
think
whole
people should have
infrastructure of
insurance, Black
America,
Hat?
You pay for it, so they give you the right in the Constitution to travel the whole United States.
Black
you don't
Hat.
belong over here. Yes, I do. I'm an American. It's supposed to be united in every state. United States of America. So where is my freedom? Who's taking my freedom away? You signed over to the DMV. So as long as you don't say I'm traveling, you just keep saying I'm traveling all the way to the highest court in the state or the land, and they have found me not guilty of all charges. And one of the main charges they gave me was I was on a motorcycle, no license, no registration, no insurance.
And they found you not guilty.
Not guilty, acquitted of a trial. Went to trial. Said I was drunk. Said I was so I have a story. You know what I'm saying? So when the story
Is this in New York? This happened in New York?
yeah, and when you fight, you have the right to. This is the Constitution. Oh my God, the Constitution belongs to us. We the people, not them. They work for us. We always get through. We the free citizen. There's no crime. You know what I'm saying? I'm in public. I'm on a public street. So, you know what I'm saying? No, this is the state. I don't give a damn about the state. The policy says that you have to be on these roads with a license,
Black Hat, I have a question for you.
registration, and insurance. That's a policy. The
Black Hat.
Constitution says you have the right to travel.
Black Hat, quick question. You're on your bike, and God forbid,
Sorry.
but say you hit a car, and you dent the door or whatever. Who pays for it? If can you drive away on your electric scooter and say, I don't have insurance, you don't know me, I'm invisible, and say bye to the person?
Yeah, I got hit by a car and did the exact same
Okay,
thing
no.
to
My question is this.
someone.
Please
I
follow
took-
my
I had
question.
a-
Please
did the
follow my
video.
question. You hit a vehicle. It's yours, but it's your fault. Okay, let's just say you're honest about it. I don't know if you would be, but just say it's your fault. You hit a car with your bicycle or bike, electric bike. Who's paying for the damage, or do you drive away and are you invisible at that point, and you can't be held accountable because you're invisible to whatever?
If I injure any one of an American people in any state in America, on public streets, man, I'm going to face the judgment through the courts. This is just how it's run.
Okay, but they
when
can't find
tell-
you. They
I
can't
don't know
find
the
you
scenario.
because you don't have a license plate. You're not hanging your name at your door window after the accident. No one knows who you are and where you went. Do you think that's fair?
No, because inside of an accident.
No, he answered no, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone notes that one. He said no. It's not fair.
I didn't say
It's
it. I'm
not fair. It is not fair, correct? It's not fair. Is that correct?
Listen, right? You're not.
He
gonna-
said it's not
You
fair.
can't run this. It's no high. I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
A few things, but my judgment is totally correct on this one, my friend.
So anyway,
Anyway, you see how that conversation just went, ladies and gentlemen?
yeah, you got the.
Anyway,
You got-
I think having insurance is definitely important. And you know what? It's all fun and games until you or one of your loved ones gets run over by a New York City bus, and you don't know who's responsible because it was an imaginary license plate that was made with crayons on construction paper.
When we're talking about accountability,
I
I'm
understand,
with him on that
but
side.
The I keep trying to. I'm gonna say it again. The accountability is going to come from the judgment of the courts. Once you have an accident,
But how
and-
they gonna
and hit
find you if you
somebody-
don't have a
Exactly.
plate? How are they
Exactly.
gonna find you if you don't have a plate?
I'm right. He said, I told the truth. I'm right there at the cops. The cops come. I said, yeah, I hit him. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, boom. Oh my goodness, his leg is broke. Oh my goodness, he's dead.
Okay, but
So-
not if that's the case.
All right, you under arrest. They're gonna take me under
Kat,
arrest.
Kat, if
They-
we
they
have
do
the case-
investigation, then somebody's gonna come in the room or call me from my
Listen.
prison cell and say, "You got a license, registration, and insurance for this vehicle?"
If the
And I'm
case
gonna be
is
like, I wasn't
if
in
the
the
case
vehicle.
is that anybody could drive without license plates, not everybody's gonna stay there to be
can't
wait no, but if that's the case, the majority, if we put it like that, if we use that scenario, the majority of the people are just gonna keep it moving because the cameras are not gonna catch a license plate.
So yeah, that's where you're gonna get it wrong.
So now we're gonna have a lot of problem because we can't find those people
No, this is where you're gonna
that
get it
keep
wrong.
it moving. And guess what? That's the majority.
So most of the times in America, wherever you're at, you're under surveillance. This first of all, there's scientific ways to get at your behind, and especially if you on the run, you know. 'Cause this is
Now,
what it
Black Cat
sounds
crashes
like.
into a car,
This
and
what
we're
it-
gonna get DNA scientists to find out where Black Cat and who Black Cat. Come on, please get to reality,
You
brother.
can leave your paint on another car. You can leave.
Okay, now
your
it's gonna be
broken
the O.J.
glass.
Simpson
It's
trial.
foren-
Yeah,
it's
but Black Cat,
forensics.
that's a lot of
It's
money. It
forensics.
costs a lot of money
That's
to
if they
get.
trying. Okay, so then you just in the hood. You ain't got no plane ticket to get the fuck up out of here. You gonna get caught for something sooner. or
Hey,
later.
look, man, it's total nonsense what you're saying.
Yeah, but you don't want to
Respectfully.
cost the city. You
can
don't want to
get
cost the people
insurance.
money.
Look, you get your property. This is the way the law works. You own the property, and you can get insurance.
You're not making any
But
sense. You're not making any sense.
Under the travel laws, they have their own avenues how to ensure. You know, it's a way
You're
that
not making any sense,
you're
Black
off-
Cat.
you're-
Respectfully, I apologize. I think you're a great guy, but you're not making any sense, sir.
study the travel laws.
I'll do that tomorrow, okay?
I'll do
But
Who?
Go to my page. Go to my page. Watch the travel laws. Listen to me without interruption. You know what I'm saying? And I'm showing you and telling you what to do and how I won my case.
Black Cat, are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
What
Black
is your
Cat-
YouTube
Black
channel?
Cat Electric Motorcycles.
Go show him some love, my peeps. You heard?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
show him some love.
appreciate
See
it,
what he's about. See
appreciate
what he got. Cause he got bikes. He
Yeah.
customized them, and he do his thing.
Yeah.
But talking about the travel laws, you've been mentioning that a lot. How did that come about?
So a friend of mine.
Tell me the history about the travel laws. Like,
Oh, the history of how
Behind- yeah,
it came in the Constitution.
tell me about it.
All right. So, when black people were slaves in America, white people were on these quarter horses just running around. You know, just like if today we had mini bikes and, you know, they just running around and they up there on their dirt roads and they paths zooming and then the two horses crash into each other. They have these little spats and fights and the families come together, you know what I'm saying? And they settle all of this out. But nevertheless, they having a ball and we on the fields. And then one day they said, okay, the slaves are free. There was a war and everything. But in the process of all of this, after the war,
I'll be listening, Bruno.
of these people started chasing us. We had papers that
You
we
can
were
learn.
free. We had papers and we had the names of the people who were with us and everything to present to these police officers, these nigger chasers. You know, they wanted to bring you back to the plantation regardless of what the Constitution said. We don't care what Congress said. Y'all gonna work for us. Just like right now, y'all need the Mexicans right now to be in the field. So they let us go and they chasing us. So in court, in numerous history in black people's lives, the Constitution was written that all men that are equal in America have the right to travel. You can't impede their movement, especially like they said that they showed papers. You know, the truth
To
was
travel in a vehicle,
Right.
in a plane, by foot.
We're
What
not
are we talking
commerce
about? Let's
anymore.
specify.
We're not commerce anymore. We're traveling. So there wasn't no DMV. So the word was we had the right to travel north.
But now we got planes. We got
Right.
jets.
We got boats, all kinds of stuff. Traveling goes into different aspects. You want to go on a cruise, you're going to travel on a boat. If you want to take a plane,
Yeah, but we
you
have
wanna
laws
travel
in the
by
water.
plane,
We have
you
laws
can
in
travel-
land.
Right. But we're talking about the individual that wants to be on the lands of America as a free American, just traveling. There's paperwork you got to get. There's and then once you get, it's almost like you got to go get it's almost like taking you to
Black Cat,
getting
Black
a
Cat,
visa.
Black Cat. Makes you question. I hear what you're saying, and you know I respect your opinions. Obviously, if there's somebody in the country, just say happens to, he's here illegally, just came here a week ago, and he's got 2 pounds of cocaine in his backpack, and he's on an electric scooter. Okay, do you think the cops have a right to pull him over?
Okay, so say this again. I'm sorry. If a guy on a scooter and he got a pound of weed on him, that's what he's saying. when he crashes.
Yeah.
And do cops got the right to stop him?
The hat. You think I'm not? Now it's black again. Now we went back to black again.
Yeah,
You
it's,
my
it's
baby?
hot under them things, man.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Your helmet just went to black.
You just
Yeah.
noticed it.
It's hot under that thing. I'm sweating. But
What was you gonna say?
I'm losing my mind. Listen, guys.
I lost the train of thought where we were at.
That's Bruno. That's how Bruno is.
Yeah.
I turn around. The guy's got a yellow helmet, a black
Yeah.
helmet. You look like you had a big lighter hanging from the end of your nose earlier.
But we was talking about that. Listen, before we get back to that topic, I know a lot of people just pulled up. And you saw keep that, hold that thought. Production, my peeps, for those who missed it, I'm not gonna have you rewind it. Production has a clip of the body cam footage of ZayZay TV's arrest, which will be premiering soon on Bodycam Peeps TV. Production, whenever you get a chance, please play it back for those people who just pulled up. Love and respect. Make sure you subscribe, my peeps. You heard?
Eli, when's it gonna come out? When's ZayZay's? When's that coming out? Oh, right now. Well,
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You're giving me
Are you refusing to leave?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right, let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop
Outside.
touching me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me.
You gotta go.
Can we just talk?
You gotta go.
You're giving me
I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't
All
touch
right,
me.
let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
you? Yo, stop touching me. Yo, stop touching me.
You gotta go.
Okay, you're giving
You gotta go.
You're giving me
I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Let's
I'm
go.
leaving. Yo,
Out.
don't touch me. Don't touch
All
me.
right, let's go.
What's wrong with
Let's
you?
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop
Outside.
touching me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me. I refuse for any searches or seizures or anything like that. You're not allowed to search me.
Oh yeah.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. Total insanity, my perps.
Run it back, production.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You're giving me
I'm not
Are you
fighting with
refusing to leave?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch
All
me.
right, let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop
Outside.
touching me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me.
You gotta go.
Can we just talk?
You gotta go.
You're giving me
I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving. Yo, don't touch me. Don't
All
touch
right,
me.
let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop touching
Outside.
me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me.
You gotta go.
Okay, you're giving
You gotta go.
You're giving me
I'm not fighting with you. You gotta go. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Let's go.
Yo,
Out.
don't touch me. Don't touch
All
me.
right, let's go.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
go.
stop
Outside.
touching me. Yo,
Outside.
stop touching me. I refuse for any searches or seizures or anything like that. You're not allowed to search me.
Oh yeah.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. Total insanity, my perps.
As you saw, my peeps, that was ZayZay's arrest at the post office in what's the
Mattawa. I believe it's called Mattawa.
Mattawa, New Jersey. Arrested by a Sergeant Ooks. And we are following up. Court date coming soon. Stay tuned in. Did you hold on to what you were saying, Cat? That you wanted to say?
Oh, my bad.
The travel law?
Yeah, so like most I can say is like through the scenarios that everybody keeps trying to take me through, you have to go and research the travel laws. And you're gonna, and the further you keep on, research just keeps on going, and you're gonna find yourself in my neighborhood.
And
swear
there you
to
have
God.
it. That's Black
I
Cat
swear
for
to
you.
God, you go to space, keep on researching, you're gonna find yourself in my neighborhood. Yeah. So we have been phenomenal in inventions and everything in this country. You know what I'm saying? So
Cat, do you have this is a question that I wanted to ask you
My
a
bad.
while ago. Is there anybody else Muslim in your family besides you?
no, all my brothers and sisters and my mother, father, and all of them. I guess they call me a heathen or something. I forget that word they call me.
Heathen.
And
Your family members call you a heathen? That's
Yeah.
not nice.
it,
That's not nice.
my family done a
That's
lot
not
of
nice.
things to me that, and I done bad things back to them that wasn't nice. This is family. So you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I have my own views on.
Yeah,
the
because
shit.
you said
I
that
was
you
tired
got
of
kicked out of
being-
your house. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
That you got kicked out of your house due to the religion, and that kind of like it keeps.
I wasn't even thinking about being a Muslim. I just couldn't understand how they keep on
Wow. Wow.
lying to me, you know, slobbing down pork and shit.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Eat that pig feet. I ain't eating that pig feet. God say you ain't supposed to be eating that. You know what I'm saying?
Black Cat, because you
Eat
had
it
a
in the
different-
name of Jesus. This is some bullshit.
Black Cat,
Before
because
you get a whooping.
because you had a different religion, your parents turned their back on you?
I had to leave the house at the age of maybe 17, somewhere around in
Because
there.
of your religious
18.
beliefs. Is that what the reason was? Is that what you were told, or?
Because of my not just the religion. I'll say yes and no because I was a rebel. I was rebellious. They
I
saw
was
me.
rebellious.
They seen me as Malcolm X in the house. This nigga out my house. Cause my father was the man of the house back then. Don't call dad to the house. You know what I mean? That was that. You know
And
what I mean?
that's I don't think you have an experience in the type of environment that he grew up in, and I think that's why you don't understand a lot of things that he say and why he say it.
Eli, I gotta tell you, you could grow up. Your parents are well off. You could grow up all kinds of means, financially. Or a good neighborhood, or what they call a bad neighborhood. I think everyone makes their way. They make their way in life.
Because
we all
Not
have our
everyone, Bruno. Not everyone, Bruno.
No,
not
not everyone makes it.
Exactly. So
Not everyone. No, hold on, I
retract
didn't make my
that
point. I didn't
statement
finish my
and
point,
correct
Eli.
yourself. Not everyone, bro.
No, Eli,
not
I didn't
everyone,
finish my point.
Not
though.
everyone makes their way the way you say it.
You
heard
get it,
white
you get
boy.
it?
You heard black boy. And you black boy. You hear me?
This guy right here.
Black boy. Not everyone. Can you tell him not everyone makes it way this way?
Some
When
people
I mean
are forced into their lives. It's a
Not everyone, bro.
All
Not
life.
everyone.
Well,
Is,
I didn't explain
yeah.
what I mean by make your way. I didn't explain it. I was in the middle of trying to do it, but I just mean I've been through a lot of experiences in life. I think it's true. When you get older, you do get wiser, and the religion and white this and I think this way, I think that way. At what point we all just get along? Listen, just to bring up really quick in the streets with Eli, ZayZay, blah, blah, blah. You know how many people that come up to Eli and ZayZay, they're white, they're black, they're this, they're that, whatever color, stripes, polka, it doesn't matter. I'm in the
Bro,
city.
no, it matters. You cannot say it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter
that's
because,
where-
like you said, as we
Everyone,
grow.
I see everybody
Wait,
getting along.
not everybody,
getting
because
along.
there's people that don't even make it.
Yeah.
I see everybody getting along.
There's not everybody makes it. So there's a lot of people. The graveyard is full
Okay.
of people,
Just to let y'all know,
of humans, of bodies.
the reason why he sees everybody getting along because Tony the Tiger, Kool-Aid is in his neighborhood. You seen the commercials. Yeah, that's the commercials of y'all. So like,
Hey, Black Cat, let me walk around.
He said
Let me
that-
walk around going, I don't like black people. I don't like Spanish people. I don't like Polish people. I don't like Chinese people.
I don't think
I don't
that's
want to
why
walk around like that. I don't want to walk around like that. Listen, I hope I'm not eating the mic again. I know I'm Eli.
You can let him go.
I'm telling you, I do not look at life like that. And I think it's really sad that people look through their eyes and live that life. Listen, slavery was bad, right? 1863 and many years prior.
This
I
guy is
understand.
guilty,
It was
y'all.
bad. It was really a bad thing that
he's
happened.
guilty.
Exactly. And we need to be careful that we don't have others that from this generation or from future generation start thinking with that mentality
Yes.
and then get back on get on the government or on a position of power and take over and make slavery Gucci again and make human
Right.
trafficking Gucci again. We have to be
Right.
careful with all of that. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter the race, the color, you know what I mean? But to understand him, the issue, but didn't Africans sold slave
Of
Africans?
course, yeah.
Like
So like,
black sold black
yeah,
slaves.
Don't get
So
caught
why
up.
you pointing your finger at my white peeps, man?
So because they ignorance and violence is suffocating us right now to this day.
Black, you heard what I said, right? The blacks selling blacks as slave. Now,
You ever heard
why
that?
are you pointing your finger at the white man when your man is doing the same thing?
Because when the conversation come up about my people doing wrong, I can go down the list with them also. So when it comes
So
to
y'all even Steven then. We even Steven.
no, we're not even Steven. There's no way in the
Come on,
world.
Come on now.
There's no way in the
now,
world
come on
that I
now.
was supposed to grow up
Come on
believing in Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red, making Frosty the White Snowman, Thanksgiving.
But
all of
Eli,
these-
Eli.
I was not
I'm
supposed to.
asking-
I was
I'm
supposed to
asking Eli.
be raised by learning
Eli.
the truth.
this is
about
how I feel
America
about
and the
it.
world.
I was born somewhere between in the 70s, somewhere, right?
You was born
Now I
between
didn't know.
smart and
I don't
stupid.
know nothing about that stuff. I don't know nothing about that stuff. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't even understand. I never knew nothing about black, white, nothing. I knew nothing
Yes,
about
you
that.
did, man.
No, I didn't. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And I'm going to tell them, don't make me pissed. You're wrong, my man. You are wrong. I learned about it as I got older, but as a kid, I didn't know about it. I grew up on Long Island, maybe a nice neighborhood, you might think. I know you grew up in the rough, tough streets of the Bronx, and the world was against you, and blah, 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 blah. But listen.
Just research it.
Listen.
Just
Listen.
research
I don't
it.
know. It's not my fault that my dad had a great job and I lived in a quiet neighborhood. But listen, I never knew about
DEI.
black and white and Spanish. I had friends that were black. I had friends that were Spanish. I had friends that were Chinese. I didn't care.
All
So
right,
I didn't understand that. I never understood it until I got
Still,
older.
I don't think you still understand.
No,
it.
he don't.
What do you want me to do, bro?
You don't like. In order to love America, you have
Oh,
to.
now
be,
it's my fault that I grew up in a good neighborhood and I didn't understand. No one said I don't like black people. I don't like Spanish people. I didn't grow up around people like that.
Okay.
So no, is it my fault or did I do something wrong?
I've been in this, and I've been living in the valley of the shadow of death all
here
my
we go.
life, all my life. And you just made a statement on here for about a half hour ago, I guess.
Bro, I
That-
didn't grow up like that. I didn't
you-
grow up hating
You
other
became
people.
homeless and carrying on.
I
And
didn't grow up
when
hating
you
other
become-
people, Black Cat.
When you become homeless, you see what you saying you don't see, and if you know.
Okay, I
you-
should have
trust
grew up
me, you
knowing
see.
I should hate other people
In the
because
ear-
of their race.
listen,
and
y'all,
whatever.
listen.
Okay, thanks, Black Cat.
In the early '60s, right? White people used to
White people, they're
white
devils.
dudes
They're
used
bad
to-
people.
This is a history thing.
Well, I bet it is.
White dudes used to come home, and well,
Black Cat, what did I ever do to you?
oh,
and I'm
baby.
white.
Oh,
I'm
baby.
white. Did I ever
Listen,
do
listen.
anything to you?
No, listen. Oh, baby, what happened to you? And they said we got jumped by some black kids. Meanwhile, they 16 and 15 years old. He was sleeping with, Shelly down the street. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing in the bushes and carrying on. Now Shelly pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And this is where you get the soap operas from and all that other stuff. Turn as the world turns and all that other stuff back in the day. And it was just like the everything that was coming into my mind from radio to TV to the newspapers back in my time. It was all white. The only thing they were telling about blacks is how we marching and the German shepherds. We out of hand. You know what I'm saying? That was it. That was it.
I think I've asked you this question before, or maybe I didn't ask it the right way. Or better yet, for the people over here, yo. By the way, y'all hit the like button. Yo, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Black Cat.
Yes.
Are you Black Lives Matter?
Of course I am. I'm black.
Bruno.
Oh, my God. Burn, loot, and murder? BLM. Burn, loot, and murder.
And
What a
everybody,
joke.
and
What a
then-
joke.
First time I hear that.
and everybody
Burn,
that
loot,
likes
and murder.
your ideology is probably giving you stars and hoopty hoop.
Burn, loot, and murder. Okay, please tell us what this supposed Black Lives Matter, which was a total scam.
When I look in the-
you know, let me finish, please. I was respectful to you. BLM, burn lives, burn, loot, and murder was an absolute scam, and everybody knows it except for Black Cat.
What you mean when
It was a scam. It was a money grab. It was a total money grab. The person that started it, blah, 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 they were living like, they bought brand new homes. They didn't give a shit about black people. It was a scam.
Wasn't it started because of what happened to George Floyd?
Was it George Floyd? I don't know. I'm not
Was it?
positive.
I don't know. I don't listen.
Let's go back to Marcus
I know
Garvey
nothing. It's a good
and
question,
way
Eli.
back
It's a
then.
good question.
You know
I
what
know
I'm
nothing.
saying?
Hold on,
All
please.
of the lives. Let's go
Everybody-
back.
No, no,
Hold
but
on.
back there they had Black Panthers.
Hey,
Let's
can
go
the
back
chat,
to
hold on,
Central
can the
Park.
chat- Can the chat help me
Central
out?
Park used to be a
Hold on,
whole black
chat,
neighbaudhood.
Yo,
Chat.
Pat,
Guys.
Yeah, y'all.
Anybody
Yeah.
in the chat?
back then, give me a second, Bruno. Back then it was the Black
So
Panthers.
Black Lives Matter. You got to look at our history and you got to say, hey, this matters. You got to be a mean Christian to
Do
be.
white lives matter? Do white lives matter?
All lives matter when you take it that
Okay.
way.
So white lives matter as well?
Of course, brother.
Okay, so why do we all got what they say? Guys with hemorrhoids, lives matter. Guys with bald, guys that are bald, their lives matter. Should we all run in the streets and scream and yell like maniacs? Wow
Because-
was right. Wow
because-
was right.
Because
wow
black
was
people
right.
got their fist up, wanting justice, housing, and food, and nice neighborhoods and affordable shit all my life. That was us. You know what I mean? So because we asking for DI stuff from the government, you know what I'm saying? So they started trickling this paper thing called food stamps to us. You know what I'm saying? And then we found out years later that the main people that were getting the food stamps, the DEI jobs, is all white people. All white people. It's built for them. This is the way it was, blocked off from us. And they redlining us, building highways in between us and carrying on, not giving us no help with nothing. They started
The TV
building the
production.
projects in the New York, all that stuff. So it's crazy. So we gotten a lot better with what you see in your eyes, but as far as the mental part of it, we lost. We lost. Verily, man is in loss. Verily, man is in loss.
Do all the members of the movement, do all of the Black Lives Matter movement,
See,
are all of them radicals, or do we have radicals
First of all-
and people that or are they because I think Bruno
let's make this clear.
generalizing
I
them
don't-
as rioting and
Yeah, I see what he's saying.
and wilding
I
and
see
doing.
the- I
Are
see the
they
question.
all like that?
I get the question. Now, he's talking about an organization and an ideology or something that I don't subscribe to. No polytheism, man-made stuff. When I get in the mirror in my bathroom, get out of the shower, whatever, and the fog clear from the mirror, guess what I see? A beautiful black man. And guess what mattered to me at that moment? My black life matters. So when I hug another black person that's dear to me, you know, that I care about, that a tear will drop out of my eyes for, they life matter. When I'm at the barbecues and stuff like that and enjoying myself, our lives matter. And then when niggas with red hats talking about make America great again, they put them on TV in the light where like they're telling y'all we stupid. You know what I'm saying? Look at my brother over there, you know what I'm saying? And there's my nigga right there, there's my nigga friend, that's Donald Trump. There's my black you know, only a few of us there. So
Black Cat, quick question for you. Do you think black people can be racist?
every human being on the
Okay.
planet, and that's
Do you think it's possible you are racist?
Of course, I just said every human being.
Okay, thank you. You answered the question
He's
and you were
honest.
honest. You
Being
were honest
Part
about
of,
it.
part
Yes,
of our
you were honest.
DNA to be prejudiced and have envy and have lust and what's the seven?
Do you envy the white people?
No, of course not. Of course not. I know.
Do
who
you
I-
envy the white man? That's a good question.
Of course not. Yeah, they can answer that, but not me as a black man. I don't envy him. I want justice for him. That's what I want for him
Do
in
you-
America.
What do you want? What you mean justice?
Wow.
Reparations. Are you speaking of
It's
reparations?
historic.
Are you speaking of reparations?
If you want to call it,
Well, yeah, no,
you
Black
can
Cat,
call it
Black Cat,
reparations.
No, listen,
or you
respectfully,
can
I'm
call
not
it.
trying to listen. I want to tell you something. I don't want to yell and scream. I'm being totally honest. I want to have a good conversation here. Do you believe in reparations?
Of course I do.
Tell me about that.
It's in the Constitution. So anyway,
No, don't say anyway. I'm talking about reparations. Don't go.
or they call it
topic.
reparations, or they'll call it a stimulus check. And believe me, when all of this is over
Stimulus
with,
check,
he
bro.
gonna be in line for that stimulus check, which
I got-
we call in reparations
I
for
think
what
I
the
got a stimulus
Republicans
check.
have done to
So
us.
you've gotten
Yeah.
reparations.
Win this.
So I got reparations.
You've gotten them, I guess, right? If that's
Yeah, if
reparations,
you got
right?
it, that's like anything that
Well,
harms
damage-
anything that the government does to harm the people, we got to get reparations. It's in the Constitution.
All right, so I just want to forget
You
about what I
cast your
said.
checks.
But listen, Black Cat.
They call
Who?
it stimulus
Black
check.
Cat. Black Cat. I'm asking you questions. I don't think you're a stupid guy. I just don't agree with you. I'm not saying you're not intelligent, but I don't agree with you with what you're saying. My question is this: simply, who gets the reparations and who decides who gets the reparations?
When COVID hit,
No, please don't bring that up. I'm talking about reparations, about the slavery.
whoever
correct?
the
I just don't want to go off topic, Black Cat.
because you're asking me to do their job. There's people that's on my side that's going to be making sure they doing their job and know how to
Let me ask this question a different way. Let me
who is these
Black Cat,
people
Black Cat.
that
Let me
we
ask
got to
this
get
question a
reparations
different way.
to.
Let me ask
You know
this
what I mean?
question a different way, Black Cat.
I know I'm
in your
one.
opinion, who should get the reparations, and who decides who's in charge of who hands them out?
Congress does the when
Who
money
gets-
Congress.
when money
Let's
gotta
start
be
with who gets
You got
them.
that?
Start
when
with who
money
gets
gotta
them.
be disputed. I mean,
who gets that, I don't know.
Let's start
dispersed.
with who gets them. Let's start with who gets them.
What we talking about? Black people. We in court talking about black people.
Okay, so now does all black people in the United States of America going to get them?
Of course not.
Okay, so please, I don't want to. And after this, I'm not asking it again. Who gets the reparations, and who decides who gets the reparations? How do they decide who gets it?
By the time it gets to Congress, the law will be set that this is about to happen. So they already know what's going on. We're gonna get notified on our phones. All these white people would call, hey, how you, long time no see. Y'all don't want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna be people that's gonna murder themselves from the money.
We have a question from Cooper High for Black Cat. Black Cat, name one single thing non-blacks can do that black people can't.
Name one thing that black people
That non-blacks
that
can do.
that non-blacks people can do.
Uh-huh.
That black people can do.
Uh-huh.
Name one thing that
Something that
White people,
could do and blacks can't.
yes.
hail a cab.
Jesus Christ.
Hail a cab. These motherfuckers just keep on going.
You know what, Black Cat?
Even
Black
my boy
Cat.
next
Black,
to-
I'm gonna stick up for Black Cat.
I swear to
now.
God.
I'm gonna stick. This is crazy, guys. Breaking news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick up for Black Cat.
Breaking news.
I'm gonna stick up for Black Cat. On
Lay
this
a
one.
black fart.
Because in the 70s and 80s, I heard that black guys would say, I put my thumb out before Uber and everything, right? They put out, even maybe Spanish people. Who knows?
Maybe he put the answer
I don't
there.
know. If a white guy put out their
Maybe he
thumb
put
for a
the answer
cab,
there.
the cab pulled over. And if it was a backup, maybe they wouldn't pull over. I've heard of this. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I honestly, personally believe prejudice and that stuff still exists. It does. I wish it would go away.
Once again, yes, my people, if you have a question that you think we should ask him or that he should ask us, or help us out in the chat and let us know. That was a good one, Cat, because you blaming the white man but you could do what he could do.
Black Cat, give me that letter, will you?
You can do what the white man can do without a problem, without an issue.
The human being.
If he's successful, you can be successful.
Right.
If he sucks at things, you can suck at it. If he makes money, you can make money.
Look, in life you could be retarded or
Why are
smart.
you just crying? And because he's successful, and because he's white, and because he's smart,
Who's crying?
and because he invented electricity, and because he invented iPhones and technologies, and you over here crying because can I get a chunk of it? Can you please? Why don't you get your ass off of the chair, get to work, learn some career or some profession, and become a millionaire? And maybe you have some of those white guys working for you and cleaning your shoes.
So I'm gonna say
If that's what makes you feel happy.
Ibrahim Traore. That's all I have to say. Look him up. You know
What
what I'm
happened?
saying?
What's the name?
Ibrahim Traore.
Okay.
So when he
Who's
says
Ibrahim?
why we
Who
crying,
the fuck is Ibrahim, bro?
Yo, Black Cat,
So-
give me that letter, will you?
yes,
Please?
Who's
Thank
Ibrahim
you,
now?
brother.
Who's Ibrahim? Tell me about
he's the president of Burkina Faso in
Okay.
Africa, and his example is making different. He's uniting Africa in such a way that the new superpower in everything is coming out of this country, coming out of this land.
He's gonna
You know
read
what
me a
I'm
book to tell me
So-
why he can't do the same thing the white man can do.
So just look that up. Say that again.
I didn't
And that's the
understand
other
that.
thing. That's the other thing I have a big a problem with. We can go black, white, old nationalities, whatever it is, Chinese, Japanese, whatever it is. There are intelligent people and there are not intelligent people. There are successful people and there are not successful. There are people that are driven, set goals, and accomplish goals. There are people that don't set goals and don't give a shit. So I think it doesn't matter what color, what race. I think people are people. It's in my opinion.
So when you talk about people that can get in college,
Would you agree that there are a lot? Let me get to the heart of this matter. Would you agree that you talk about Martin Luther King? Would you say he was a successful man when he was unfortunately assassinated? But wasn't he a successful man?
No, he's in the struggle as a black man in
A
a
struggle,
black
but
neighborhood.
he was a successful man. He set out a goal and he accomplished his goal. Unfortunately, he was taken down by a madman.
But his success is what was written and what he in what we
But he was
see
successful.
in him
he
as a
was driving out.
as a
Would you
leader.
say he was successful? He left a legacy.
Much successful.
He left a legacy, so
Yeah,
he was
definitely.
successful.
Yes, but I thought you meant like maybe in his personal life he got it cooked. He got to make sure his wife. But he had a team around him, just like just like Malcolm X did. But they still lived across the redlining. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Where no
a
housing
black
and-
man who's a family man, has children, has a home, works as a custodian all his life, and is happy. Is he successful?
If he could.
Or did the white man hold him down as well?
Yeah, the white man held him down.
Okay,
He
the
don't-
white
he's
man
not-
held him down?
He's not a CEO
A
of
successful man
he's
with a
not
home and a family.
he
He's
don't have
happy
a-
every day. Goes to church every Sunday.
have-
But the white man
Who
kept
took
him
him out?
down.
Who took him out?
Yeah, he can't get no no 6-figure job
They
that he's
said
gonna
with the
stay on
government,
for
right? The
years.
government took him out.
He can't
I-
go buy a
I-
house. He can't go buy a house
Martin
in
Luther
your neighborhood.
We wanna, but
Who you talking about?
Martin Luther King.
Who are you guys talking about?
I was talking. We were on Martin Luther King, but I was talking about a regular guy in a regular neighborhood
He's talking
that
about a
works
black
as a
guy with a
custodian,
success to a
and he's
black
got a
guy.
family, goes to church every Sunday, and he's happy with his job, making $1,000 a week or whatever. Is he being held down by the white man, or is he a happy man?
Just because you said the word job, he's being held down. A job is a dead end street.
Okay, so no one should have a job.
Of course, but
So,
I'm just
okay.
giving you the definition of what a job is. Sooner or later, you're going to lose that job, have to get another job. Sooner or later, it's going to pop in your mind that maybe I should be an entrepreneur. Maybe I should try to do something for myself and be successful like you're trying
Didn't
to
answer
talk
my
about.
question, but I got you.
But not everybody has the capacity to
Not
be,
everybody,
to be,
right. We
to
talking
be a
about the
boss.
masses. We talking about the masses, of course. You're either going to be the landlord or the tenant in this life.
Either or, you know what I mean? And some are born to be the landlord, some are born to be the tenant.
But always know, as a religious person, you're here to serve. And you're here to speak the truth as best as your ability, to your ability.
Do you think that people haven't achieved certain things in life should be mad at other people who have succeeded and achieved great things for themselves with their hard work and their drive? Should people who have not succeeded have the right to be mad at the people that have accomplished things with their hard work, sweat, and tears? Is the people that succeeded, is it their fault?
So the calamity that's coming onto the farmers that have succeeded, they millionaires out there, millionaires. So where did they get that land from? Okay, so yeah, this was.
You're talking about land. Are you going back to the slavery thing?
So I'm just when you talk about success that's going down in generation and family. These are your farmers here in America.
Forget about the farmers right now. First of all, I love the farmers. I love the
I
farmers.
love them too.
And Donald J.
Shout
Trump.
out to the farmers.
Shout out to the farmers.
Shout out to the farmers. I hope
And
that
I
we
know
can
for
get
a
all
fact-
everything.
I know
Trump
for-
what? You said Trump what?
I know for a fact that there are several
Just stop
people
wanting
that
us to come and do shit
I know
for
for
you
a fact
with a
there are
whip behind
several
us. Ain't gonna happen.
subscribers, supporters of Eli the People's Sky and ZayZay TV that are farmers, and I've met them on the People's Podcast TV panels. So anyway, shout
You're
out to the
talking about
farmers.
white people though. We talking about white
What?
people. You said if a white man has a big house, do the other people have the right to be mad at him? In life, you're gonna have this type of shit going on.
Are you the kind of okay? So you sounds like a financial thing with you. Are you jealous and mad at people that are doing better than you financially?
Well, no, that's a dumbass question to be asking me. I'm free. That gives me more knowledge than most
but
people.
you think that like, you're being held down by the rich white man in this
Of
country?
course I am. Of course I do. Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was getting at.
That's what he.
That's what I was getting at.
That's
Yeah, of
that's
course I
that's
do.
his worldview.
That's what I was getting at. But
Yeah.
thank you for
Now,
answering the question.
how can you get him out of that worldview?
How can I help him? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's his worldview. Like if you can't get him out of it,
No.
he can't get you out of yours.
My point to Eli is this.
Why can you tell him in a sentence so he could be like, oh shit, I'm wrong?
My point is this. I'm patting myself on the back right now because I finally got the fucking answer out of him. He answered the question.
We've all known that.
I know that, but I've never heard him say that statement, and I was trying to get that one, and I got it. Black Cat, it's. I think you're really looking at the world in a really through strange colored glasses, my friend. And I don't know how it happened to you, at what age you went this direction. I just think it's a very unhappy life to live in that way. I really think it is. I've I've met so many people of everywhere, and I think humans are humans. There's good humans, there's bad humans, there's everything, brother. I just don't think you could really paint a whole race or paint a whole community or a whole religion with this nonsense. Look, 9/11. They said, no, hate. We all hate Muslims because I don't believe that. There are wonderful, amazing, wonderful, good people in the Muslim community.
Such as Black Cat.
Okay, yes, Black Cat. I just learned that tonight, by the way.
The Islamic community is all through the world. China, India, and every human being that God put on this earth. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers that came through generations and generations of this that have come through the religion of Islam. Now, when Christianity was being brought about, it was the mass of how we're going to get these people to do what we ask them to do. So the hardest people that they ever, fought was back in the day, the Islamic regime. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we still have all of this East fighting in the East and wars going on. And the United States is now trying to.
Can I? Is it okay? I want to just change the topic for 2 seconds.
They fighting all of
Actually,
this
for
shit.
a few minutes, actually. I brought up 9/11. What are your thoughts on 9/11, Black Hat?
My thoughts is, I pray for the victims of, my hearts go out to the victims of something that tragic, something that tragic. Now, when you get to the politics of how it happened and all of this other scientist stuff and this people saying, I don't get into that, man.
Okay.
I live right down the street from where it happened. I'm on Columbia Avenue, right? And the World Trade Center, the dust, as soon as it got to the PJs, they said, well, that's where they drew the line. The smoke, they ain't come to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anytime your eyelashes are turning white, the smoke is hitting you. You know what I'm saying? You come outside with your glasses on.
Now, Black Cat,
yeah.
were you
we wasn't able to get, the stimulus out of that. The what do you call it? The
reparations.
Reparations from that. They all got reparations.
We went from talking about 9/11.
Look where they live. Look at the color of their skin.
He went back to reparations.
You gotta get
got
paid.
the ELY'S right there at Columbia Avenue, right by the highway. That's all ELY'S back there, all up in there.
All right, so Black Cat, my question is this.
Houston and
listen,
Columbia.
I could be a wise ass, but I'm no wise ass nonsense here. True question. In 2001, in September 11th, were you in the Bronx? Please make the question. Were you in the Bronx, and did you see it with your own 2 eyes?
No, I was
not the incident, but did you see the smoke coming in your direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell me about that?
So, I was sleeping in my house, and my girlfriend came in the living room. Yo, wake up! A plane hit the World Trade Center. You know what I'm saying? So I said a plane. So I'm thinking that one of them. Sometimes they have these little planes with the tag behind it and shit. And he might have bumped into the. So that's really all I was told. But as soon as I got up, put water on my face and stuff like this, the whole block was like everybody ran to Houston Avenue. And you could see the plume was coming down the street like wind was pushing it. You know what I'm saying? It still had pressure behind it, and it was real high up in the sky. So when it settled, they got the sweet street cleaners. We had like a film where we was at enough to kill you, and like anywhere back from where we were redlining it at where they decided to cut the money off at. Everybody from that point was into the wealthy areas of that. If you know that area, it's wealthy people that live over there.
May all of them rest in peace. I want to use this opportunity to keep my prayers up for my guy Renox X.
Who?
Renox X Man.
X. Oh, Renaissance.
Renaissance.
We call him X.
We'll call him X. He's going through a situation and he's recovering. And he's going through a process. And my guy, you see, we'll never forget. We're still thinking of you. I hope you go through it, and I hope you're still standing strong.
Amen.
And like I told you, man, time is gonna fly, and all this is gonna be in the past, and you're gonna be a better man, bro, in the future. You heard? So, my loves and prayers to you. Keep your head up. Stay tuned in because you know we think of you. And if there's anything I could do for you, me, anybody from the team, the People's Podcast TV, just let us know. You got the contacts. And other than that, my guys, anything that you want to say to my peeps over here, Bruno? You want to?
Yeah, I want to say as far as X goes, I wish you all the best, and get ready to start drinking a lot of coffee. Drink coffee and water, and I wish you all the best, X. He's a very smart guy and an intelligent guy, and I wish you all the best with your health. Looking forward to ZayZay's video of his arrest.
Yes, on Bodycam Peeps TV. ZayZay in the court as well. The updates of his court. Stay tuned in for that.
Can we play that also on ELY en Español?
I have other projects coming for ELY en Español. So I don't think we'll have space for that. But as well as my court case with Yonkers PD, with Sergeant O'Brien, my arrest for calling them dirty, is coming soon in these couple of days, and I want you guys to stay tuned in so I could give you an update. Hopefully everything goes smooth. So hopefully we'll get that out the way. And other than that, Kat.
Yeah. So, blessings to.
Did he just change his helmet again? Oh my God! I'm looking in one direction. I look the other direction, and he's got a different color helmet on. What the hell is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Talk to us, Kat.
Blessings to. Oh wow. Blessings to Eli and ZayZay, your family, for the tremendous work that you're doing, and just remember that in what you're dealing with, the truth, the answers you're looking for through all of this is going to come from the Constitution of the United States of America. It's we the people. It's for you.
Yes.
So fight this. You can get your reparations or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Your due, what's due to you. That's why we got the right to go after our government. So you're going to get money. So money that's owed to you for violating your rights.
How much do we owe you? How much do we owe you?
We're not going back to the same
How
thing.
much do we owe you?
My people.
The person that don't like me so much.
How much do we owe you? How much do we owe you? I'm sorry, Eli. How much do we owe you, Black Cat?
The security guard from Black Cat Studios. We want to give a gift to the.
You got a
security
gift
guard
for Bruno?
For Bruno, for getting a new job.
You have a gift for Bruno?
And I knew
Bruno, all the shit that you talk about Black Cat, he got a gift for you.
Listen, I love Black Cat. He's great.
Wow. Damn, I wish production had like some romantic music in the background.
It's great to see him again at the People's Podcast TV studio. We all know that, guys.
Bruno.
So much success on the job,
For me?
brother. Yes, sir.
Oh,
From Black Cat Studios.
Thank you, Black Cat.
You're welcome, brother.
You see my peeps at
Thank
the
you,
end?
Black Cat.
You
Thank you,
live?
Black Cat.
Killing this, but
Man,
at the end, we could talk it out, agree to disagree, and still shake hands and go our ways, my peeps. Another thing that I wanted to tell you is, Mom Deuce might be doing some food, some cooking. Mom Deuce might be doing some cooking, and we might be out there giving out food to the hungry, to the people that are out there without a plate of food, with an empty stomach. I might hit the streets and
I got one more person.
feed them. Of course, give me a second. I might hit the streets with Mom Deuce. I don't know, maybe most definitely I might need. I don't know if I might. Do I need my security guard around me, my peeps?
I want to be there. I would love to be there. It would be an absolute honor to be there. To be feeding the homeless. Oh my God.
Mom Deuce is gonna chef it up. She's gonna make sure she records it for you as well. Because I have to do a couple of things. I might not be with her when she's cooking. I'm gonna do my best to be there.
I want to be there. I want to be there. I want to be there.
Yes. Hopefully that'll be. Damn, tomorrow. What time is it?
It's in Yonkers?
I got so much. No.
I'm gonna swing by.
Yeah, we don't know. We have an idea, but we can't
reveal it right now. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we will be filling up and feeding some empty stomachs, my peeps. Shout out to Mom Deuce. She's gonna be doing her little thing in the stove.
Stirring the pot.
In the stove, my peeps. Stay tuned in for that one. Don't miss it. Get subscribe to all the platforms, all the channels. We love you all. The People's Podcast TV.
Peace out.
Yo, my peeps.
Subscribe to to the People's Podcast. Subscribe.